Pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studio. Car accidents, other injuries, call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Text the nationwide keyword BANK, B-A-N-K, BANK, to the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's BANK, to the number 200-200. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Good Thursday afternoon. Welcome to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. The wind and rain have swept Jim away. He'll be back with us some other day. In his place, though, you've got his lovely and dangerous co-host, Deb Roberts, joined by our executive producer, Jack Bradshaw.
Nice unintentional rhyme.
Thanks. And I shouldn't be taking over his role because we also still have the comedy alien Ross Padgett.
How are we doing, Deb?
We are hoping we keep the ship afloat. Welcome to the Jim Colbert Show. We're going to keep you entertained and, most importantly, informed. We do have an afternoon of some wild weather, but before we get to that, we do have your first keyword of the afternoon, at least for our show, and that is BANK, B-A-N-K. Text that to 200-200 for your chance to win $1,000. Jim Colbert Show has 2 winners under our belt so far. We would love to add your name to the third. Welcome to Thursday. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Yeah.
Much the opposite of the weather right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
It's been all day.
It has.
Has it?
Yeah, well, I mean, woke up cloudy. We had some earlier storms roll through.
You live a little west of here.
Yes.
Because I didn't see any of this. I saw a little light rain, at about noon or so, but now it is kind of gloomy. And this is what they've been kind of foreshadowing or forecasting over the past 24 hours.
Because this is the weather that's going to usher in the coolest weather that we've had so far this season. I know we've said that a couple of times, but I mean, like in Ocala, they could be waking up Sunday morning in the upper 40s, low 50s.
Oh,
let's go.
Yeah, pretty nice, right?
Yeah, I'm over here Gucci Man burring already.
Exactly. But as it stands right now, we do have...
I'm going to check my decoder ring to see what I just said.
Well, you're the host of the Hip Hop Podcast. You, of all people, would know.
Yeah, I know. But I know I also have to be the devil's advocate for the majority of our audience who isn't down as hip with the tunes as I am.
I'm making them cooler. I'm making them cooler.
As hip hop. With the tunes.
There you go. Even cooler right there.
Gucci Mane doesn't even rap anymore.
Strong line of storms getting ready to cross over the interstate. Yeah, Jack,
some
can
say
you believe
he never
that?
did. I don't know about that. Not the best.
Well, regardless, I can hear Gucci Mane a whole lot better now. Smiley Drake, you name it.
On the drive here?
Oh, I'm so in love with my car. Oh.
Your car is like ancient. It's almost as old as Ross's.
My car is a 2007, Hyundai Tiburon.
Yeah, nice.
Original sound system.
Well, until yesterday.
Until last week when I had a new battery and thought, okay, well, I know I have to reprogram my stations whenever you get a new battery.
Yeah.
And then it decided to stick on only one and one only at one volume for over a week.
Tell me the level of volume.
Loud.
Oh, my.
Loud. Not as loud as I like to go when I'm at highway speed with the windows open.
So there it worked.
But and the only way to control it was to take the faceplate off and have no tunes or listen to the one radio station it was stuck on at the one volume.
And it wasn't our radio station.
And it wasn't our radio station. And I used to work there. So needless to say, I really didn't want to listen to it.
Oh, that's funny.
But I took it to Awesome Audio and Eustace, Richard, and Randy. Thank you guys so much. Put in a beautiful new Kenwood system, Alpine speakers, tweeters. Chris bought me an amplifier.
Wow. Oh, my gosh.
So you can be 20 cars away from me and I'm going to share my tunes.
And you could be deaf in 20 years from now.
What?
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
But yeah, Richard took pictures of he's because Chris had been complaining for a while. He said, your car makes so much noise. There's so much rattling going on. And I've just always assumed it's my moonroof, my sunroof.
Yeah.
Because I always drive with it at a tilt, not open all the way, but so you don't get that pressure sound at thump, 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 thump.
No, correct, but it does increase the interior noise, which means you have to make your stereo louder.
Of course.
Yeah.
You got to compensate.
I have these problems too.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even have a sunroof.
People just don't understand the
don't.
struggle.
Exactly.
It's
real. Well, I probably blew my back speakers out within the first year of owning the car. So I've had this car. I'm the first original owner. So I've had it for about 13 years.
Wow.
I've been driving with bad audio for well over a decade. I had a speaker on the right side that if I hit a bump just right, the speaker would come back. But then as soon as I hit the next bump, the speaker would go bye-bye.
So you've had this car from
2008.
From 2008, and for 10 years you've been driving around with bad audio. Now you have good audio. Do you have regret that you haven't fixed it sooner?
And
Yes.
bumps always make music better.
I know, don't they? Hey, yeah, they do. Absolutely. And now I can hear them. I do, Jack, because you know what I realized? I've always considered myself someone who loves to drive. It's literally one of the first things I want to do, especially after getting back from, like, say, overseas, where you've had to be driven around everywhere.
Yeah.
I just put me in my car.
Happens to me every week.
Let me drive. I just love driving. What I've come to realize is that driving and music are integral to each other, and with one without the other really impacts my level of joy of driving. It became a chore when I had no tunes to roll by.
Mm-hmm.
It really sucked.
Wow.
And which is weird because I feel like a lot of the times, more times than, in the recent past, is that I've just been going mute. I've been going silent.
Have you?
I've been going silent film.
Time for reflection?
Yeah, time for reflection and thoughts. Make sure that I'm on my way, figuratively and literally.
Not to inquire how much you spent, because I'm told that's not a good that's not appropriate.
Oh, no, that's okay.
But is your stereo system worth more than your vehicle right now?
No, it's worth more than Ross's.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We
So
are
that's a gauge.
year
Yeah.
off. She drives an 07, I drive an 06.
You want to go open up and check out both interiors, trunk included, to see which one
Now, Ross said
Does
he
what?
has
Which one does what?
looks better?
Yeah.
Drives the same way?
No.
Well, Ross said he has been, doing better at keeping it clean. Do you have a dipstick yet?
Yeah, I've
All
had
right,
a dipstick
all right,
for
all
like
right.
a year.
I'm so
Just been
cool.
letting you guys go on with that. Now, I did go a while without a dipstick.
Do you know what your mileage is on your vehicle?
I think 153,000.
I have 105.
Oh, see, you're getting I like it. You guys are getting every last
Oh, yeah.
juice out of
Oh,
there.
yeah.
right
I mean, it's a good-looking car, and now it's got this Kenwood system. This is how you know how long it's been since you've had new audio.
Yeah.
So I was like, before I left yesterday, I'm like, so, Richard, am I going to get a tutorial? Because I don't know how to use my new radio.
Does it have like Bluetooth?
It's Bluetooth this time. He asked me when I called and set it up. He was like, "You still use CDs?" I'm like, "No. I want to be able to Bluetooth it." What's crazy was I called Monday to see if we could schedule it for yesterday. He's like, "Yeah, I don't know because Randy, my guy who works on cars, just about chopped his finger off, so I have to see if he's going to need a day off or so."
Oh, my.
Before we can schedule
I
it.
guess Randy didn't need the day off.
I was like, I think Randy's going to need the day off. He took a finger. He's like, no, we're pretty tough. Sure enough, he worked on the car, bandaged and all.
Wow.
So it's a whole new vehicle.
Although, complete with red splatter marks.
Yeah. Hey,
It was a good
blood,
bandage.
sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying?
That's where the
blood,
blood comes
sweat,
from.
and tears. Exactly.
Well, speaking of driving, and Texter just remind us, as you know, it looks like it's early evening outside. Headlights on, safety.
Yes.
Just do it.
And listen, don't forget, there was a new law that passed in Florida in July that said under conditions like this with severe weather, I know this is just chapping Jack's ass, but it is true. The law went into effect in July, I believe, which said that Under conditions that we're looking at, people are allowed at highway speed to use their hazards.
You don't have to, though.
So
people.
if you see someone driving with their hazards on, don't
flip them off.
Yeah, don't flip them off, or text us and ask people to remind them, because it is allowed now within the law. 3 o'clock keyword, bank, BANK, for a chance to win $1,000. And Jack, before the show, you kept teasing me about having to make a special announcement. But thanks again, Richard and Randy. Awesome audio and tinting and Eustace. Love you guys.
Because we had some winners throughout the week. We gave away Rolling Stone, Deb. Yesterday, we had a pair of tickets set to give away for the Rolling Stones for trivia.
Right.
There was a little hiccup with Jim's trivia, mainly the Jim part of Jim's trivia.
Oh, God.
And really, we ended up with 2 winners.
Oh, no.
So I reached out to our promotions manager, Glory, and she was able to secure us with a second pair of tickets for the Rolling Stones. So we were able to accommodate both winners yesterday.
Okay.
But we also had an Instagram contest going.
Yeah, we did.
And that ended. And so now we want to give congratulations to David Sorovic. Wins a pair of tickets through our Instagram page. Followed the rules.
Yeah.
We had nearly 300 people enter on our Instagram page. And so thank you so much. We're going to start doing more giveaways on our Instagram page. So thank you for following us, Real Radio 1041 on Instagram. Congratulations to David. You'll be getting contacted very soon about how to get your tickets.
Yeah, because the show is tomorrow night at Raymond James, right?
Right. And, and for the rest of you can't always get what you want, baby. However, if you did want a pair of tickets to see the Rolling Stones tomorrow night.
I see what you did there.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't tease me, Jack. Don't tease me, Jack.
Thanks to Glory, our promotions manager, we have one last pair, and we are doing it today for Brad's Trivia.
All right. I like what you did there, Jack.
At 5:45, when we play Brad's Trivia, the prize will be Rolling Stones tickets for tomorrow night's show at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa. This is our last pair.
This is it.
There's no more.
There's no organs or firstborns left to sacrifice to the promo god who is Glory.
Yeah. So
This
a couple
is it.
hours from now, get ready to dial in, and we'll get everyone set up. And today's trivia winner gets to see the Rolling Stones
God
tomorrow
damn.
night in Tampa.
So that means, Jordan, you made your first call to the radio station a couple days ago to try and win these tickets. We expect you to try and win again tonight.
Yeah. Anyone who hasn't win. And again, congratulations to David, our Instagram winner.
Woo!
Our winners from yesterday and the day before, and one more winner to go, and that happens today at 5:45.
So kick-ass. Imagine seeing this live.
Yeah. I got to see
yeah.
when they played the Citrus Bowl a couple years ago when they came through.
And everyone talks about what an amazing show that was.
That was a lot of fun. Otherwise, I would have been taking off so I could. We wouldn't have that extra pair. Let's just say.
Well, we do have that extra pair. We're going to be giving you an opportunity to win those tickets to the Rolling Stones at 5:45 when we play Brad's Trivia. That hint means it may not be as easy as Jim's Trivia. What we're going to do right now, though, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to get you woke. We're going to talk about much of Florida being under a tornado watch. The state has rested its case in the Markeith Lloyd murder trial, and McDonald's will celebrate a milestone with a digital McRib.
I was going to make that joke, and you're serious.
Well, we're going to give you the details on that story and a whole lot more coming up during Woke News. So keep it right here on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Orlando City is back at Exploria Stadium on Halloween to face Nashville SC this Sunday. Coverage starts at 3:30 p.m. on Real Radio 104.1. Orlando City matches on Real Radio are brought to you by Mossy Oak Fence.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center. Car crash? Call Clausman Law.
We're stop and go now eastbound on I-4 between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535. It's also slow between Conroy Road and OBT. Westbound a solid right on I-4 between World Drive and Osceola Polk Line Road, as well as between Princeton Street and Colonial Drive, and slowdowns too between Sand Lake Road and Central Florida Parkway. We're still looking good right now on the Turnpike and the Beach Line. See traffic problems? Call the Traffic Tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Newsy, the only free 24/7 over-the-air news network. Get your news with Newsy, the only 24/7 news network that's free, using your TV's digital antenna or your favorite streaming device. Newsy is the essential, relevant journalism you've been searching for. Solid facts without the opinions. Learn more at newsy.com.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
There's a whole new spin on pumpkin to love at Dunkin'. Sip into fall with the new Pumpkin Cream Cold Brew or a Pumpkin Spice Signature Latte. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
On the true crime podcast Crossing the Line, host M. William Phelps investigates the murder cases that never got the big headlines.
Someone treats crime victims and their families with the slightest bit of disrespect, I am calling them out. Someone commits murder, I'm going at them full throttle.
Listen to Crossing the Line with M. William Phelps on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by DuckDuckGo. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. When choosing a health plan, everything's important. Like knowing that when I go to my doctor visits, whether primary or specialist, I don't have a copay. That's peace of mind. Solis Health Plans gives me that. Also, knowing that with Solis, I have the benefit of obtaining up to $1,200 per year in OTC products. That's a relief. Yes, with Solis Health Plans, you get up to $1,200 a year in OTC products. Brand name products. Real quality. Solis also has the benefits you're looking for. Transportation to doctor visits, hearing, vision, dental, and much more, like mental health programs to address the indirect effects of COVID-19. It's time for you to become a member so that you can have the peace of mind of knowing that with Solis, you're with a health plan that truly responds because they're local. Call now and join a local health plan that makes a difference at 1-833-33-SOLIS. 1-833-33-SOLIS. Solis Health Plans. Amazing healthcare just around the corner.
When life-changing events happen, it helps to have an attorney on your side. At those moments, Kramer Law is here to help take the burden off your shoulders. If you've been injured in an auto, truck, or motorcycle accident, Kramer Law is here to take care of you every step of the way. We charge you nothing unless we recover money for you. No matter what the legal issue, we're here to go to bat for you. Kramer Law. OneFirmForLife.com. Office is Altamont Springs.
It gets hot in the summertime, and last year, I'm so glad I found Mills Air because they were able to switch out my old system for a Carrier system, and I saved so much money when it comes to my power bill. It is MillsAir.com. That's MillsAir.com. Have them check out your system, MillsAir.com.
Remember when that hurricane took out my lanai?
You mean sunroom?
Same thing. My AAA insurance agent helped make sure I had the right home and auto coverage, so we rebuilt it.
Seriously? Insurance through AAA?
Seriously. I saved over $800 on both home and auto together. And my new lanai is beautiful.
Seriously? You're still calling it a lanai?
The home and auto insurance bundle through AAA. Serious coverage, serious savings. Learn more at AAA.com/seriously. Discounts and savings opportunities subject to eligibility. Savings amounts may vary. Insurance underwritten by Auto Club Insurance Company of Florida.
Here's a fact. COVID hospitalizations of young people have tripled since the start of summer. Also a fact, vaccines are highly effective in preventing hospitalizations and deaths, even from the Delta variant. If you've got questions about COVID vaccines, talk to a doctor because our kids are irreplaceable. We can do this. Find vaccines near you at vaccines.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Did you know that you might be overpaying for your prescriptions? It's okay, because there's an easy, convenient solution. Check GoodRx. GoodRx lets you compare prices at different pharmacies and shows you where to get the lowest price. Here's Joe, a doctor and GoodRx customer.
I was able to look up some medicines that I was going to get, and it saved me a good amount of money.
GoodRx is helping millions of people, and it can help you too. For simple, smart savings, check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance. In 2020, GoodRx users saved an average of 79% off retail prices. Individual compensated for their time. Visit GoodRx.com/radio to learn more.
Need to turn your home equity into cash? This is Robert Palmer, and home values are at an all-time high. Smart homeowners are accessing home equity at today's low rates, but don't use your home equity to pay closing costs. Let me pay them instead. Visit rpfunding.com for details. NMLS 7168, Equal Housing.
Did you know in the 2 years before the pandemic, investments made by America's businesses, like creating jobs by building new factories here in America, were higher than the 2 previous years, up 20%? The difference? A competitive tax code. Now, as America battles back, some in Congress are pushing a devastating tax increase on job creators. Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy, that is the last thing Florida needs. Say no to tax increases. Paid for by Business Roundtable.
It's Super Cash time at Old Navy. Right now, redeem your $10 in Super Cash and save $10 on every $25 purchase. Use it on everything, even everyday magic deals. Go to Old Navy or OldNavy.com today. Valid 10/23 through 10/31. Excludes gift cards and clearance. See OldNavy.com/supercash for more details.
Killer hits, commercial free. That's Halloween radio on the free iHeart app. This spooky station is filled with non-stop Halloween hits. Or treat yourself to hundreds of spine-chilling tales told around campfires on Ghost Stories Radio. No, don't! Plus, iHeart helps turn your house into the neighborhood's haunted headquarters with 3D Haunted House Radio. Download the free iHeart app today, where everything you need for Halloween is all there, waiting for you. iHeart. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday so far. Don't worry, we've got you entertained right up until 7 o'clock, and then Real Radio will keep you covered for pretty much the end of time. Welcome back.
That's the plan.
That is the plan. Jim is off. He'll be back. We don't know when. You've got Deb, you've got Jack, you've got Ross, and you've also got your 3 o'clock keyword. Don't forget that is bank, B-A-N-K. Text that to 200-200 for your chance to win $1,000. But right now, let's get woke.
And now, it's time for Woke News.
It seems like kind of a misuse of the whole world.
On the Jim Colbert Show.
Woke News brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. He's also host of the Home Loans Radio Show. All right, our tornado watch is in effect for much of Florida until 5 o'clock this afternoon. Nearly 36 counties, in fact, are under the watch, including the Jacksonville area, right here in Central Florida, the Tampa Bay area. The National Weather Service says thunderstorms rolling through Florida could produce gusty winds, frequent lightning, and torrential downpours. And they say most of Central Florida is going to be affected by this front, moving east toward I-4 between 1 and 5, which is exactly what we're seeing right now. Heavy line of showers literally stretching across the entire length of I-4 from Daytona Beach all the way through to Kissimmee. The storms are the result of a strong cold front pushing a squall line across the state, giving us the coolest weather we'll see for the season, just in time for trick-or-treating.
All that spooky cold vibes.
I know.
Is it a ghost or is it a cold front?
Do you know what the top costume is in Central Florida? Search.
A parka?
You're never going to guess. A rabbit.
That's fine. Rabbits are cool.
Rabbits are cool.
spooky.
Yeah, I guess.
I was a rabbit in 3rd grade.
Were you really?
In a play, and I was the star.
Of course.
I was the Easter Bunny.
And it never got to
Never
your
left
head.
him. Never. No.
I was the Marlon Brando of bunnies.
Well, remember,
They have a picture.
He went from being a bunny to being Jesus, so you could definitely say it did not go to his head.
Yeah, I do all the Easter shows.
Yeah, all the Easter shows.
All right, bunny to Jesus, there's a connection.
There is a connection.
And now you wear T-shirts.
Speaking of kids, school districts around Central Florida have issued a weather alert over the threat of the storms this afternoon. Schools in Orange, Osceola, Seminole, Polk, and Marion counties have all used weather alerts to warn parents of the possibility of student release and transportation delays. Now, severe weather, including lightning, within 6 miles of a school campus may cause a student dismissal delay until the weather clears. And then there's also could be bus transportation delays if students are kept inside over safety concerns. Also, Seminole County has canceled any outdoor student activities for this afternoon. In other news, the day 3 of testimony has concluded in Markeith Lloyd's second murder trial. In fact, the prosecution has wrapped up its case.
Does that seem quick?
It does. It does. It seemed really quick. I didn't think it was going to take too long because they had several witnesses. They had, I believe, security camera footage. They had, the Walmart employee who had called over.
An overwhelming amount of evidence.
An overwhelming amount of evidence.
It's just, I don't know, maybe because of television dramas and whatnot. And what we saw with Casey Anthony, sometimes you expect it to be drawn out. But I suppose it's a good thing. If they feel they made their case strong enough in, just 2 days?
In just 2 days or 3 days.
Yeah.
2.5 because testimony is already wrapped up for the day. The judge says she has a lot of legal issues that she has to review. So she's going to take the afternoon today to overlook that, give the jury a chance to relax. The defense is going to start their opening statements tomorrow. I think what's frustrating is the delay it's taken to get to this point in trial. I believe Lieutenant Clayton was killed in 2017. It's 2021, and it just took till now for Markeith Lloyd to finally get a trial.
I'm just happy he'll never be able to give somebody an IOU.
Meanwhile, Orlando Police Lieutenant Deborah Clayton could be alive today if Markeith Lloyd had stopped after shooting her 3 times. That's what Orange Osceola Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Joshua Stefani said yesterday while testifying at Lloyd's murder trial. Stefani told jurors that Lloyd shot Clayton 3 times in the hip, thighs, and abdomen, but Clayton could have survived if Lloyd hadn't pulled the trigger a 4th time. Stefani says it was that 4th shot to Clayton's neck while she lay on the ground that killed the 42-year-old. We'll let you know. I don't know. Now, what's interesting, yesterday, the defense did ask for a mistrial to be declared.
Which is common.
Yeah.
And they'll also raise some complaints over the prosecution's case. And then most likely the judge will say, no.
It's a death penalty case, so you can see the defense just literally throwing everything at the fan, see what sticks. I'd like to throw this guy at an industrial strength fan. Pull him out and then throw him back in again.
Markeith Lloyd? Or someone else?
No,
or
I
both?
think in a way, I almost want to say that this guy is worse. Or certainly as bad. Certainly not any better. A Brevard County man facing charges for the death of his child.
Oh, yeah.
Palm
this guy.
Bay police and his girlfriend, who I am very happy, but Palm Bay police say Jason Godleski beat his 12-year-old son this month and left him to die in the laundry room at their home on Colonial Ave. The charges against the 33-year-old include aggravated manslaughter, and DCF has custody of the other 3 kids he shares with his girlfriend, and police say they will also charge his 30-year-old girlfriend, Samarielle Dubois, in the crime. Noah's biological mother, who does live in Florida, has been notified of the child's death.
So, yeah, but apparently he, who knows what would have happened if the guy who beat his son, he called his mother and told him everything, and he's like, if he can't, then they just said, okay, we're going to go on vacation and we're going to leave him here. They're going to go away and leave him in the laundry room.
In a laundry basket, which is what I believe where they found his body.
Oh, it's so sad.
They put him in the laundry room for quote unquote misbehaving on October 17th. The girlfriend told authorities that she heard the father go into the laundry room, yell at the victim, and then what sounded like him beating the victim severely.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, my question was, and you
did what? Yeah.
They decided that they were going to take him to the hospital the next day if he couldn't walk, if he couldn't stand. Apparently, a few days after the beating, he couldn't form sentences. He dies in the laundry room, and that's when the father says, I'm driving you and the other 3 kids to Connecticut, and leaves him in the laundry room. Keep in mind, he did not report this death until October 22nd.
Oh, man.
And not only that, but this son of a bitch also used that boy's own hands to scratch his own face to try and say that the wounds were self-inflicted. And when he reported the child's death, he said his son died in his sleep. Like I said, love the opportunity to throw him into an industrial strength fan, pull him back out, and throw him back in.
Like Mortal Kombat fatality.
I mean,
stuff.
he deserves nothing less. As well as the other two women in that man's life, his own mother and his girlfriend, knowing about the abuse that child, what he had suffered, and nobody said a thing. And they had pulled him out of school in May 2020 because a teacher at one point had brought up some, this kid, there's something not right here.
Right.
And his father's answer is to pull him out of school.
Oh,
all
tragic.
Right. It really, it's just the kind of story that just boils your blood, whether you have children or not. He was a 12-year-old little boy.
Yeah. Treating human beings this way.
Oh.
I mean, there's, no test to be parents.
No test, unfortunately. All right, Southwest Florida police say the Gabby Petito Memorial in front of the Laundry family home has been taken down by city officials in Northport. The memorial was removed yesterday before this extreme weather is expected to hit the area. This comes after, of course, we announced earlier this week that Brian Laundrie's family is now mourning their son's death, but they're no longer doing it at their Northport home. They're elsewhere in Florida, staying with relatives. A California man is accused of threatening to kill Congressman Matt Gaetz.
Tornado warning for the following county: Volusia, Florida. The National Weather Service in Melbourne has issued a tornado warning for East Central Volusia County in East Central Florida until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:26 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Edgewater, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near New Smyrna Beach, Edgewater, and Bethune Beach around 3:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Turtle Mound. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Sending a Crew Dragon capsule with 4 astronauts aboard to the International Space Station. Liftoff from the Kennedy Space Center is set for 2:21 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday morning. And definitely check out the Kennedy Space Center Visitors Complex because they're planning to have launch viewing sites open for this overnight launch.
Hang on one sec, Deb, I think. Okay, we're back. There was a little tornado warning. Yeah, so and that's going to happen throughout this afternoon.
Yes, it
We're
is.
expecting that, and but thank you, people who text us, because guess what? When we're doing the show, we don't know when that happens.
No, we don't.
When we get the text is when we get to. I can check and confirm. But on the capsule, did you talk about the toilet?
I did not.
Okay.
But
What
go
about
ahead.
the toilet? There's a dragon toilet?
There is a dragon toilet.
There
that sounds way cooler than it is, but I like it.
You're right. Well, if you're on the Dragon capsule and you're going around the Earth there, you're going to want a toilet because remember that one crew went up for a few days, right?
Yeah.
Right? So you
what
need a
happened?
toilet. But I guess the seal on the hose, the glue came undone, and so urine was kind of floating. They say it was like trapped in an area, but I don't know how bad it got.
They said it wasn't like a major problem, but they have to take the damn spacecraft apart to.
So that was one, but so there is also a Dragon capsule that is now connected to the space station that they, put the crew up, and that crew is supposed to return in that. So now they know that how much it leaked when it was going around the Earth for those few days, but they wonder if how damaged it may be because that toilet was used more, right?
Right.
So they're wondering how well that toilet is holding up on the Dragon capsule that's still on the space station. that will have to be used when they come back because they don't want to be, come through reentry with all the pee-pee bubbles floating around.
Right, exactly. Have it looking like a gas station restroom.
Yeah.
Oof, can't splash down fast enough.
Yeah.
Again, liftoff, though, from the Kennedy Space Center for the Crew Dragon is set for 2:21 a.m. Eastern Time Sunday morning. Definitely check out the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex to check out the opportunities to see the launch on site. I don't know if you guys talked about this at all or heard about this.
What's that?
The greatest show on earth is making a comeback.
The Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus?
Yes, sir.
With animals?
No. VenuesNow.com reports the Florida-based company that produced the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus is planning to relaunch an animal-free circus in 2023. Feld Entertainment is expected to make an official announcement sometime next year. Of course, the circus ended its 146-year run in 2017 after the removal of elephants from performances led to a decline in revenues.
That's quite a run.
It is.
Yeah.
It is quite a run. But I'd be interested to see, that whole Cirque du Soleil idea, the European idea of, circuses don't have to have animals to be absolutely entertaining and mind-boggling.
Right. So, yeah, I wish him well. It would be great to, it's, an American institution.
It is.
But obviously you kind of also have to change with the times and you evolve and you kind of look at the way we used to do things and say, maybe we need to move on from that.
Because especially like for someone like myself, when you grow up in a small town, I'm from Green Bay, Wisconsin, you don't get the big shows don't come through places like Green Bay. So the circus, though, you could always count on the circus every year coming through. So I spent, time there as kids eating the peanuts and Cracker Jacks, watching the elephants.
And if they could come up with anything as close to as entertaining as a Cirque du Soleil show, I mean, that's a win right there.
They'd be a win-win, absolutely. This is a story I think we're going to talk about a little bit later on because it's an interesting concept. It's certainly altruistic, but it's also like, what? The Miami City Commission is set to vote today on a controversial proposal to deal with the city's homelessness issues. Commissioner Joe Carollo's Adopt a Homeless Person program calls for private citizens to take a homeless person into their homes in exchange for a stipend for utilities. Carollo's proposal is much like state-run foster care programs. Now, it comes up 2 weeks ago during a contentious meeting when he tried to pass an ordinance outlawing homeless camps and arresting people living on sidewalks. But I don't know if...
Yeah, this seems problematic.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. No, I like the idea of housing first, and you kind of have to give them the housing to kind of help them rebuild their lives. But some homeless people get into their position due to mental instability and mental illness, and without the right treatment, I don't think it's
not smart.
How do they work on the safety of bringing a homeless person, into your home? And by all means, we should be sheltering the homeless. We should be sheltering all, but you also have to think of the safety of your situation and your family.
Especially if you have children I see that as being fraught with more problems than solutions. All right, McDonald's and IBM. Ross, further proof that you can see the future, my friend.
Internal bowel movement.
McDonald's and IBM are entering a strategic partnership to develop artificial intelligence technology to automate the fast food giant's drive-through lanes. Under the deal announced, IBM will acquire McD Tech Labs, which has technology that uses AI to understand drive-through orders. Now, McDonald's CEO said tests at a handful of restaurants in the Chicago area this summer showed, quote, substantial benefits, end quote, to both customers and employees. There's no word on when AI will start taking your order in the drive-through lane.
If it means I don't have to wait 30 minutes in line at a drive-through, hey, I'm all for it.
Saw that tweet, Jack. Fire tweet. Did she tweet back?
No.
She's known for having an awesome Twitter account. I'm surprised she didn't.
I know that, but I don't want to, that was my experience. I don't want to, drive that home any further. But just not every drive-through experience can be good.
Everybody.
And some businesses kind of have a handle on that better than others.
Right.
And unfortunately, this is, should not be shocking. We've seen this path lay out, and we see how AI and job automation is going to have fewer jobs available, whether it's starter jobs, is like McDonald's is, what do they call that? America's best first job.
Right, yeah.
I think that's their little moniker for that. But, you're going to have less and less people because that is one of the main overheads that they can really, one of the biggest overheads for any business is their staffing and employees. So if they can find a way to invest and have that kind of a more reliable staff, because as you're seeing now with the job shortages post-pandemic or, during the pandemic.
Great resignation.
It's, another challenge that, if it was a computer, we wouldn't have this problem.
Right, yeah. Yeah, well, speaking of McDonald's, they're also bringing back their fan favorite McRib sandwich on Monday, November 1st. And to mark the occasion, which coincides with the menu item's 40th anniversary.
I want the NFT.
The fast food giant is planning a special giveaway. Exactly that. McDonald's
Really?
said it will give away a non-fungible token or NFT of the McRib to a few lucky Twitter followers.
When you said digital before, all right, yeah,
That's gotta be it.
makes sense, yeah.
So in short,
credit to them also because they've made the McRib a news item
always
annually.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't
just
either.
by taking it away.
I don't get it either. Yeah.
Disney has done that for years,
Yep.
like putting things,
The
Cinderella,
movies, yep.
we're putting her back into the vault.
Yeah.
See if she survives.
Like there's an actual vault.
Yeah.
I know.
There's no vault.
And what's crazy, it's the McRib and the Shamrock Shake. People will just lose their minds. Like on our gym members
That
page,
makes a little more.
Facebook.
Well, I guess that makes sense because that comes out at St. Patrick's Day,
Right, yeah.
But at McRib, I don't know if it's based on pork prices. I don't know.
See, I don't know about you guys, but I like my ribs to have bones.
Same here. And I'm troubled by a sandwich where it looks like it's ribs and you're expecting bone and it's just like pressed meat.
It's why I can't do boneless chicken wings.
Yes. It just doesn't feel right.
Those are nuggets.
Yeah, exactly.
Or chicken fingers, whatever you want to call them. They're not boneless chicken wings.
All right.
That doesn't work.
Okay. But then you can still enjoy a good nug. I mean, just
Does it have to
change
be
the-
chicken?
Yeah, I mean,
So in short, McDonald's is creating a digital McRib sandwich
Sorry.
to give
That
to
was
fans.
a weed joke, Ross.
Yeah.
I know you don't smoke anymore. Sometimes you have to be
I
kind
can
of
pass a
explain.
drug test.
McDonald's did not offer a value for the Mc NFTs, but given that 10 are being given away, the digital files could fetch a hefty sum.
And you know what's also weird about the McRib is that in the patty, they have like the bones. It looks like bones, right? Don't they have like
It's
little
like
rectangles?
It's like
shaped.
that, it's shaped like it's got.
It's what do you call that? The form that like a Play-Doh form.
Ripples?
Yeah, no, and they put it in a little form and then a little press and they. Okay, we got another one.
That's weird,
isn't it?
You got
coated in barbecue.
You got meat-shaped bones in
Ship
that
it.
sandwich.
And I don't care how many pickles you slap on it, still doesn't matter.
I'll try one. I'll get back to you. I'm not going to
Okay.
just judge the book cover. I will eat one.
Okay.
And I'll let you know if I make it through it.
Okay. You're going to have to finish the entire thing. That's the deal. You have to finish the entire thing.
That's fine. I'm fine
kidding.
with
I wouldn't
barbecue.
ask you to do that. All right, good. Well, now you all are officially woke, and Woke News is brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. If you want to know if you can qualify to buy a home or maybe if now is the time to refinance your home, it's as easy as going to homeloansradio.com. While you're there, if you want to get pre-approved, click apply now, and that's it. Or you can also start a chat with Don. Maybe you have some questions about your mortgage. The bottom line is Don can help you whether it's your first home or your 15th home, and he knows what the Central Florida real estate business is looking like. But don't just take it from me. Go to homeloansradio.com. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about that new company. I don't know if you've heard of them, called Meta. We'll do that next on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
You text us at 77031 and we say it on the air. Sometimes.
We might even give you credit.
Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Well, hey everybody, good Thursday to you. Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King now. Fox 35 Storm Center. We got a Fox 35 Storm Alert Day for you. Incoming cold front bringing an increase in shower activity through the morning hours. And as we get to late morning, early afternoon, some pretty strong storms developing. We are outlined for a slight risk of severe storms today. Strong damaging winds and isolated tornadoes. Winds really increasing too out of the south at 15 to 20. Stay weather aware with us here at the Fox 35 Storm Center. We got you covered. Warm highs today in the low mid 80s. Rain chance at 90% plus. Partly cloudy, showers possible through late tonight, chance at 50%, lows to 68. For your Friday, we're cooler, highs in the upper 70s, mid 70s for the weekend with clearing skies just in time for Halloween festivities. For Fox 35, I'm Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King.
This report is sponsored by SeaWorld. Surprise the kids and kids at heart with trick-or-treating and family fun at Spooktacular. After sundown, gather your fearless friends for terrifying haunted houses and more at Hallow Scream. With treats by day and frights by night, the Halloween excitement doesn't stop this fall at SeaWorld Orlando.
Look, man, if you wear contact lenses, you don't want to listen up here. If you're tired of having red, itchy eyes, I don't know if you feel like it, but maybe there's sand in your eyes while you're wearing your contact lenses. Well, that's actually not sand. It's a condition known as contact lens intolerance, aka CLI. And contact lens intolerance affects millions of contact lens wearers. And if you have any of the symptoms I just mentioned, you could be one of them. The Filatowski Eye Institute are leaders in vision correction surgery and can help you with this issue. Schedule your free consultation today simply by texting 1041 to 868686. Again, schedule that free consultation. It's 1041 to 868686.
The funniest Broadway musical in years is now touring across the country. Tootsie is the Tony Award-winning comedy that tells the story of an out-of-work actor who can't catch a break until an act of desperation lands him the role of a lifetime. Bloomberg News cheers. Tootsie is so packed with punchlines, it should be called a jokebox musical. And Rolling Stone raves. In these turbulent times, we need a place to let the good times roll. Tootsie is it. Get tickets today for November 2nd through the 7th at drphillipscenter.org.
The Social Security Administration's computer servers are 45 years old. Computer servers at Health and Human Services are 50. Maybe that's how cyber criminals hacked U.S. Census Bureau's computers, where everything about you is stored. The threat of some cyber thief stealing your credit card is not your biggest risk. Your massive risk is that he takes over ownership of your home. It's called home title theft, and the FBI calls it one of the fastest growing crimes. Cyber criminals simply hack into vulnerable government, bank, or mortgage company servers where copies of your home's title is stored. He forges your signature, stating that you sold your home to him. Then he borrows on your home and leaves you in debt. You won't know until collection notices show up. Protect your most valuable asset. Go to HometitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim. And use promo code RADIO for 30 free days of protection. Again, that's HometitleLock.com, promo code RADIO. HometitleLock.com.
When you owe the IRS or state sales tax and can't pay, call J. David Tax Law for effective tax help. J. David Tax Law can stop IRS or state collection actions and protect you from financial ruin. Call J. David Tax Law for a no-cost consultation at 407-603-3962. That's 407-603-3962 or at jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
Here's a fact. COVID hospitalizations of young people have tripled since the start of summer. Also a fact, vaccines are highly effective in preventing hospitalizations and deaths, even from the Delta variant. If you've got questions about COVID vaccines, talk to a doctor, because our kids are irreplaceable. We can do this. Find vaccines near you at vaccines.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Experience personalized health and anti-aging care with Affirmed Health Centers. At Affirmed Health Centers, Dr. Scott Self's professional team takes the most cutting-edge research and combines it with years of clinical knowledge to establish a unique treatment plan for you. Affirmed Health Centers provides customized treatments for weight gain, low sex drive, brain fog, chronic fatigue, ED, and more, plus hormone replacement therapy. Visit affirmedhc.com to schedule your free consultation today. That's affirmedhc.com.
JCSLive.com.
Did you know that you might be overpaying for your prescriptions? It's okay because there's an easy, convenient solution. Check GoodRx. GoodRx lets you compare prices at different pharmacies and shows you where to get the lowest price. Here's Joe, a doctor and GoodRx customer.
I was able to look up some medicines that I was going to get, and it saved me a good amount of money.
GoodRx is helping millions of people, and it can help you too. For simple, smart savings, check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance. In 2020, GoodRx users saved an average of 79% off retail prices. Individual compensated for their time. Visit GoodRx.com/radio to learn more.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
Love us while you got us. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 1041. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch, if you're into that kind of thing, at The Jim Colbert Show on Twitch.
These are the songs auditioning for Deb's new car stereo.
Waukesha's gonna be blaring tonight. Oh yeah, and this one, you hear that bass in this?
Yeah.
With those new tweeters and that amplifier?
Yeah.
I can feel the bass coming up through my seat now.
Yeah.
My hair follicles ain't moving. It's not loud enough. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Jim will be back. We don't know when. No, I'm kidding. He'll be back soon. You've got Deb, Jack, and Ross. Speaking of the Jim Colbert Show, check out our blog. Man, I don't know if you guys have, as we get ready for the severe weather that we have here in Central Florida, actually kind of being inundated with it at the moment, you can go to JimColbertLive.com where you can see a tornado cross the street.
Why did it cross the street, Deb?
Because it was in southeast Texas where all of this kind of squirrely weather was, and people driving on a highway in Texas were like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What's that crossing the road? And while you're there, you can also peruse a video that has been seen more than 10 million times.
What's that?
A Florida Amazon driver making a special delivery.
Hey, wait, I posted that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I also posted NFL commentators. They made a weed joke.
Yeah, I was going to ask what that is.
I missed that one. I watched you. I watched the Buzz Lightyear one, by the way, that you posted yesterday.
Yeah.
And I watched that, and it's like, damn, I want to see this movie, and I want to play that video game.
Yeah. The video game.
It looks like that would be a good video game.
It does look pretty cool. It's like Mass Effect, but with Pixar.
Cool.
So, but yeah, no, there's a clip that's been going around these last couple of weeks of NFL commentators making a weed joke. And it just made me think, like, that wouldn't have happened 5 years ago. That wouldn't have happened in 2 years ago.
Yeah,
right?
Probably. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good point. Also, another one that you put up that we didn't get really a chance to promote, but I think it's funny as hell, is a dog pulls a knife on an owner who's pretending to choke. Yeah, I know you're not sure you heard that correctly, but yeah, owner pretends to choke, falls on the floor, waits to see what the dog does. Dog pulls a piece.
You guys ever do that? You ever like fake like you're in pain to see what your dog does?
Oh, I feel bad for the dog. It's getting all, going to create a complex. Look, wake up. Aw. Oh, my God.
Do they do that? What?
It pulled the knife.
It pulled a knife.
Dog pulls a knife.
Big, sweet chocolate lab. At first, it tries to nudge her awake, and then he just...
I'll show you.
And he picked it up correctly, too. Put the handle in his mouth with the blade sticking up. Let's just say she didn't pretend to choke for very much longer.
Yeah.
At one point, the video almost looks like he nicked her in the back. He didn't, but he got pretty close.
The other video we have up, we posted it yesterday. I don't know if you saw it, about the Colbert duck pen.
All I see is the title that says Jim has eggs, and I'm hoping to God those aren't lice eggs.
So they didn't know.
No, he's going through a surgery.
yeah, right. You gotta have hair for lice eggs. But their ducks would produce eggs, but they didn't know where these eggs were going. And they solved the mystery, and the video is at JimColbertLive.com.
Oh, I'm going to have to watch that because Jim was talking recently about having duck eggs for breakfast.
And he would eat them, but Tori, his wife, will not.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because they come from her ducks.
Right.
I guess.
But that's farm life, right?
I guess that's farm life. I mean, just a couple days ago, Jimmy was talking about getting a miniature donkey. Remember that?
Yeah, but you're not going to eat that.
No, but he just watches enough TikTok videos that he tells himself, I have 5 acres, and what the hell? Let's just get ourselves a miniature donkey.
I think that's how Robert Downey Jr. got the animals on his farm.
I was going to say, I have a feeling.
Well, that looks like fun.
Jim is going to end up being like one of those guys you see on the dodo cuddling his barn animals and out there singing to his ducks. And oh, yeah.
No.
I know. Hey, I can dream. I can have hope. But real quick, just because I want to pay this off, I know News Junkie talked about this for a little bit, but what do you guys think about Facebook's new company name, Meta? Now, it's being described as a social technology company, and its purpose will be to bring people together in addition to growing businesses. The social media giant claims Meta brings its apps and technologies under the umbrella of just one brand. In a letter, CEO Mark Zuckerberg talked about what's known as the metaverse and said folks will be able to do just about anything. And, of course, that term often used to describe the future of the internet, and also what the Facebook whistleblower had said Zuckerberg was most intent on was the metaverse, of not controlling the problems that Facebook already has and isn't really been dealing with, or at least how they've been dealing with it privately isn't how they've been dealing with it publicly.
Right.
So instead of dealing with that, it's more fun to just go forward and how can we get bigger? How can we expand? And I was talking to Larry in the newsroom today, and I said she had one line in her testimony that bothered me the most, and it's how one man has control over 3 billion people.
And what Larry said was a little shocking, too. He looked at you and said, "What is Facebook?"
You're not far off right that. You're not far off. You got to remember, this was the guy who was told to reboot Windows in the talk studio, and he looked at the engineer and said, "There's no windows in here."
Or he turned off his computer by just turning the monitor off.
And said, "There, rebooted."
That's like painfully cute.
Isn't it painfully cute?
Like, it's cute, but it also hurts me.
It's painfully cute.
Yeah, and then you're like, wait, what's he in charge of?
Exactly.
Do you have a pet?
Oh, nothing. Yeah. Just information.
Yeah.
Just information.
Should we be rethinking this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of cute, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have the bungalower himself, Brendan O'Connor, and he always gives us a show worth tuning in and watching, which you can do at JimColbertLive.com. That will take you right over to our YouTube channel. You can also catch us on Twitch, but you definitely want to be here for that to see what Brendan O'Connor is going to regale us with today, as well as your 4 o'clock keyword. That's coming up next right here on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center, the lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry.
Heavy showers moving through the area, so take it easy if you have to be on the road. Slow it down and keep your low beams on for better visibility. Eastbound travel on I-4 still a stop-and-go ride between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535. We're slow too between Conroy Road and OBT. A solid ride continues westbound 2 between World Drive and Osceola Polkline Road. We're seeing delays too between Sand Lake Road and Central Florida Parkway. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Is finding the right candidate slowing you down? Cut straight to you're hired with Indeed. Their hiring platform makes it easy to attract, screen, and interview candidates all in the same place. To find your next great hire, visit Indeed.com/credit.
Tools Ace Hardware has the best brands in grills. No doubt the Big Green Egg is legendary for a reason. Amazing temperature control, amazing heat. It's unreal, guys. If you don't have one, you got to check them out. Tools Ace Hardware has all that and all the accessories you need. Smoking chips, all the wood you need, not to mention the rubs, the marinades, plus the classic Weber gas and charcoal grills, wood pellet fueled Traeger grills for that incredible flavor. water, and the best price for gas refills in all of Central Florida. Under $15 for a 20-pound tank, and that's all 20 pounds. Unlike those tank swaps that only give you 15 pounds, and they're actually more money. Right now, also the perfect time to save on fertilizer for your lawn for this spring. Large selection of Scotts fertilizers, plus Sunnyland fertilizers, and they're made for Florida lawn products ready for you right now at Tools Ace Hardware. Don't forget to pick up garden soil, potting mix, everything to make your yard beautiful. It's Tools Ace Hardware with 11 locations here in Central Florida. Chances are there's one near you. And remember, purchase online for in-store pickup, curbside, or even delivered to your home. It's toolsacehardware.com.
Hey, Orlando. Now you can get treated for everything from chest pains to ankle sprains at a third of the cost and half the time of an average ER visit. Say hello to a better emergency care experience. Say hello to Guidewell Emergency Doctors. Operated by Crucial Care, time is based on the American College of Emergency Physicians. Cost comparison based on 2016 actuarial analysis of hospital-based ER visits.
Are you 65 or older, diagnosed with heart failure, and still experiencing unresolved symptoms? Then this message may be for you. Other symptoms like carpal tunnel syndrome or gastrointestinal problems could be a sign of something more serious, like transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy, or ATTR-CM for short. ATTR-CM is a rare and life-threatening disease that worsens over time, so it's important to recognize the signs and talk to your doctor. For more information, visit attrcmfacts.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
Shopping at International Diamond Center is always fun, but working at IDC is even better. Actually, how can you call this work? Being with a great family business, meeting smiling people during the best moments of their life, and being given unlimited opportunity for growth? Are you ready to join the IDC family? We're hiring. Now with 10 showrooms across Florida, we have opportunities at every level. Management, sales, administrative, and operations. And we're not a faceless corporation. IDC is owned by the LeClaire family, where values like integrity, fairness, and respect always come first for our customers and our team members. We offer generous compensation, 401k plans, health insurance, and incredible growth opportunities. All this in a fun, stress-free environment where you're treated like part of the family. Interested in learning more about joining the IDC revolution? Go to shopidc.com, look for job opportunities, and start the conversation. International Diamond Center, where people, customers, and employees always have more fun.
Hey Central Florida, it's time to up your standard of driving. RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. Are you sick of driving a car you hate? Raise the bar in a nice new car and lower your monthly payment at the same time. Used cars from just $69 per month. New cars from just $129 per month. Raise the bar and I'll get more for your old car. We'll pay up to $5,000 over appraised value for your clunker. Is your credit score lower than you like? We will help you get approved. That's what makes us your car dealer next door. Give it a try. I'm raising the bar and making my best offer ever, like brand new Mirage's 43 miles per gallon lifetime warranty, and introducing the all-new 2022 Outlander in stock and ready for delivery. Plus, check out our certified used cars. Monthly payments from just $69 per month. Trade-ins will pay over appraised value. So get here quick. I'm RC Hill, your car dealer next door. Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Mirage 9900 72 months. 2.9 APR. $9 down. $249 payment plus tax tag fees. Max trade incentive based on purchase.
Take your identity into your own hands with the help of Privacy Guard. Privacy Guard is an identity monitoring service that can help you maintain control over your credit and identity information. Check your Triple Bureau credit scores each month. View identity theft alerts, and you're just a tap away from a dedicated identity theft specialist. The Privacy Guard app is free to members, so enroll on the app or at privacyguard.com/today. Plans are just $1 for the first 14 days, then as low as $9.99 a month, and they automatically renew monthly until canceled.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com. Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studio. Car accidents, other injuries, call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Text the nationwide keyword WIN
WIN. Win. To the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's WIN. To the number 200-200. Good luck.
This is the Jim Colbert Show. Also available on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Just search The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Jack, give them the good news as to why they're hearing some fabulous Rolling Stones music right now.
We've been doing it all week, and thanks to our promotions God is Glory, we are able to do it once again, and that is give away a pair of tickets to see the Rolling Stones tomorrow night, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. You could win when you play trivia today. That will be the prize for trivia. A pair of tickets to see the Stones tomorrow night in Tampa.
Hot damn. We'll be doing that at 5:45. Your 4 o'clock keyword is WIN, W-I-N. Text that to 200-200 for your chance to win $1,000. But right now, you've already won because you get to see the bungalower himself, Brendan O'Connor, looking very Little Nas X today.
That outfit is that outfit is everything.
It is.
That's Cowboy P-Flop.
Thank you for noticing. Be flipping. It's part of my space cowgirl outfit.
Is it?
It gets even wilder and crazier. I can't decide if it's going to be a Halloween getup or if I'm going to wear it to EDC.
Ooh.
Why not both?
I don't like to repeat things.
I was going to say, have you met Brendan? He doesn't like to wear,
And me, I'd like to get every use out of a dollar,
Exactly.
I have underwear from middle school.
What?
I have underwear from middle school. Not from a middle schooler, but I bought them and own them from middle school.
Wow, that is thrifty, my friend.
I'm glad you expanded on that, though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I felt like it needed some clarification off of that massive pregnant pause.
2021, you can't do that anymore.
I don't think you were ever allowed to do that.
That was always a bad one.
Yeah, exactly.
That was always on the bad list.
Naughty.
Even in Rome. Yeah, you just didn't do that.
So, is your neck illuminated?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a little bit. That's from my Care Bear stare.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. And I don't know if you noticed, but Ross brought in his little trinket.
Oh, look at that.
The light is still on from your Pearl of Wisdom from Immerse.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Money well spent. I made that in my clam.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many statements there that the FCC just simply won't allow me to indulge in.
Oh, no, it's inflatable. Driving Jack to drink. You guys want to hear about news?
Yes, we want to hear about news, especially because it's Halloween weekend, so I'm sure you've got a lot of stuff going on.
It is insane how many events are taking place this weekend. Like, you could just saddle up at your favorite local bar in a costume or a tutu and just call it a day. Like, you're going to have a good time because it's Halloween weekend.
Well, okay.
I have sifted through it. I have some really good bets for you. We also have a roundup on bungalower.com of like almost all of the Halloween events in the region, if you want to go check that out. And then it just came out. I just shared a story on Bungalower about Wall Street is finally cleared to do a block party. They have not been allowed by the city of Orlando to have a block party since the shutdown.
Oh, wow.
And so they're having their first one this weekend, and it's their big Plaza-ween blockbuster event. So that's one of the biggest Halloween events in the region is back, and you get to go check it out for 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday.
Wow, that's going to be insanity.
As being the source for the person who's going to curate all of these events, what number would you toss out? You know, give or take, how many events do you think are happening that are worth talking about? Hundreds?
There's hundreds of events happening. Yeah.
Wow.
Even in our roundup, like I had to curate some because it was just crazy. But there's some really cool ones out in Lakeland, like little walk-arounds for kids, and the Orange County where you go when you're in trouble. What am I trying to say?
Jail?
No, you're almost in trouble. Your lawyers fight for you. Courthouse. Thank you very much. I'm in space or something.
Before the jail.
Well, yeah, it depends.
They're giving out candy and stuff. So
Cool.
it's a safe little family-oriented thing. There's also a ton of non-Halloween-oriented events taking place this weekend. The Orlando Film Festival is back. This is the one that doesn't take place at NZ, and it's actually at the theater downtown. And they have a whole bunch. I think there's like 200 different documentaries and independent film things. One of them is done by a UCF student about the lack of Black-owned breweries in the country.
Right.
And they did a whole survey, and actually making beer was a big thing in Africa and with slaves, and people just kind of lost touch with that. And so it's just really interesting delve into that when only 1% of America's breweries now are owned by Black people.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, really interesting. It looks great. Well done. Tonight, weather permitting, there's a zombie run around Lake Baldwin. So it's like capture the flag, but with zombies. And so the more flags you have intact on you at the end of the run, you can cash in for beer at Tactical Brewing, which I think, what a great idea.
That is pretty cool.
It is. Run the calories and then go fill them back up.
It actually might make me run somewhere. I was thinking about that. Like, maybe that's what I need as incentive. But I wouldn't do it.
You would just jauntily saunter.
Yeah, can I just fast walk? I think that's so funny. I could do that for a little bit. When you stick your hips outside the side.
Yeah. Fast walk.
Like those jazzercising people.
Oh, always a good time.
Wes Anderson's latest film is now playing at Enzian. That's the French Dispatch. And it's got an 85% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I want to see this. I saw the commercial for it and I was like, yes, I got to go, because this is one you have to go to the theaters to see.
Oh, cool.
James Bond got me into the theater, and this one will as well, because I really want to see this movie.
It's about like a fake American magazine in France, and they're putting out their last issue. It looks really good. The cast is amazing. Go check that out. There's a pumpkin pie eating contest at a la carte in the Milk District. If you eat the pumpkin pie the fastest, you can get a $50 gift card. They're top of mind because they're trying to open a new location in the county, but the county doesn't have any rules really about food trucks. And they're basically like a bar with a food truck garden, but the county is a little nervous about it. They're still scared about how to treat food trucks, despite the fact that most people in the area really want it to happen. So contact your commissioner.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have some feelings about that. Winter Garden is having a Halloween experience. They've transformed their whole downtown into like a Halloween fall festival. And so hay maze and photo stations, decorations and light shows. It's very family friendly. If you want to do something with your kids outside that's safe, and maybe it won't scar them for the rest of their life. That's a good bet. Something that will scar them, though, is the Halloween block party at the Night Library over at UCF.
Oh.
If you want to see all the drunk UCF students you need to see in sexy Squid Game outfits, go check it out Friday.
Sexy Squid Game. I love it.
Oh, yeah. You know that.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't dress up as HPV, because that's going to be there already. You don't want
that's so done.
It's an overdone costume.
It's redundant.
Chelsea Handler's in town. She's performing tomorrow night at Hard Rock Live.
Oh, cool.
There's a whole slew of Halloween pub crawls downtown. So if you can't decide on one location to go to, you can just sign up for a pub crawl and hit all of them. And there's multiple ones to go choose from. You can go to bungalow.com. It's in our event calendar. Or again, you can just go cheat and go straight to our Halloween roundup. Look for the really cute skeleton I made with blinking eyes. It looks really good.
You're such a crafter.
Well, always making things.
I know.
There is a headphone. You've ever gone to those silent discos?
They're weird.
I haven't, because it's just, yeah.
It's weird out.
It's weird, man. It's a room full of people wearing headphones, dancing to their own. I mean,
it's just impossible for me. I've been to 2 of them.
Yeah.
And each time, let me say this, I had fun. I enjoyed it. But I enjoyed it even more the second I took off the headphones. So you just hear Skechers on a dance floor and people breathing and slowly, lightly tapping the ground.
You can't fart at a silent disco. Like every...
No, it's just.
Does everyone listen to the same song, or
how does that
everyone
work?
have their
channel?
Yeah,
You can choose. So this thing that's going to be at Ember on Friday at 10 p.m. There's going to be like 5 different channels, and you can just circle through to see which one you want to listen to.
So if you ever look at one of these things and different headphones have different colors,
right?
That's how you can tell who's listening to the same music that you are. So if there's like red headphones, blue lit headphones, yellow lit headphones, each color, at least the ones that I went to, that was different channels of music.
I like it. I think it's really fun. It's innovative. It's different. I could do it for, a couple hours.
Yeah, it's fun.
Go on to the next one.
And then you will all guaranteed laughter once you take the headphones off and you just look at a bunch of people just.
Oh, yeah. That would be like.
And nobody matches up. Yeah, if you're all on a different channel, like there's no flow. Nobody's on the same vibe. It's all completely different. Just chaos. I think that's great. I love that. Taste of Orlando is taking place at Waterford Lakes. This is the 21st annual year for the Family Food Festival. You can get a wristband and get unlimited beer samples from places like Beauregard's Beer Company. But they're only selling 250 of those armbands. So if you want to get one, you got to get it quick. We have that information up again, bungalow.com. There's a free Halloween movie at Lake Eola, Beetlejuice. They're screening.
Nice.
We've come for your daughter, Chuck.
It's a classic. Yeah, she nails that one.
It's a good Beetlejuice, man. What can I say?
Well, I have a Beetlejuice kink. I was into that.
You have every kind of kink.
I just like people, Deb.
Dead or alive.
Exactly. All right, one more.
Oh my gosh.
Pick the best one you think. The most
I'm
bang for your buck.
going to do 3 at once. There's Enrique Iglesias and Ricky Martin are at Amway Center at Wet Dream. Thornton Park is having their block party on Saturday night, which is super fun with stilt walkers and everything. And then there's a 5-city bike ride where you can go on a 28-mile route through Winter Park, Orlando, Castleberry, Maitland, and Eatonville with the Bike Walk Central Florida people. So if you're a little nervous about long bike rides, they'll have guides that you can go in a little group.
I'm doing it.
I was going to say, that's right up Jack's.
No, I've signed up. I'm doing it. I got my shirt. I got my bib. I'm ready to go. I'm doing it this Saturday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
28 miles.
Are you going to live stream it or something? We want to see the route.
Wasn't a plan, but now it is.
Yeah, there you go.
See, that's why Brendan O'Connor is the social media giant that he is.
That absolutely
because
is
that was
truth.
the first thought. Good on you, sir.
Put a GoPro on your helmet, and I want to see everything. I want to see the whole thing.
It's a good TikTok. It's a good blog post for the station, and you just gave him homework.
Yeah, I may take a still.
There you go.
That's still a thing.
I love it.
Where can folks go, of course, to get that complete list of curated events for this Halloween weekend?
Bungalower.com. We shared a little links on our Instagram and on our Facebook. And tonight we're going to be hanging out over at East End Market with John Reif because they just opened a fancy new pop-up space on the 2nd floor.
And that's what folks will be able to hear tomorrow night with Bungalower and the Bus at 8 o'clock right here.
You got it.
All right. Well, listen, you go ride 'em high, cowboy.
Okay.
And we'll see you next week. Happy Halloween, Brendan.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Love his outfits. Very little Nas X.
We'll have breaking news about former Governor Andrew Cuomo when we come back.
Yes, we will. So we'll do that next right here on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is Real Music Weekends. Music Weekends, this weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by attorney Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center. Car crash? Call Clausman Law.
Heavy showers are making the roads slick out there, so take it easy if you have to be on the roads and keep those low beams on for better visibility. Taking a look at your ride westbound on I-4, we're stop and go between World Drive and Osceola Polkline Road, and also between Fairbanks Avenue and Colonial Drive. Eastbound a solid ride as well on I-4 between Conroy Road and OBT, and also between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Nader Law Firm.
Auto accident, bankruptcy, immigration, insurance claims? Call attorney Fannie Nader at Nader Law Firm at 407-688-8896. That's 407-688-8896. Offices Orlando.
Man, your home is one of your largest, most important assets. It shelters your family. But you know what? A beautiful new fence from our friends over at Mossy Oak Fence is a great way to add appeal and value to your home while it does that. Not to mention, a great way to provide more safety and security for your family, your kids, and your pets. Fact is, that's exactly what they want to do at Mossy Oak Fence. Your family safety and security is their number one priority. Think mossyoakfences.com when you think fences like I did. These guys built me an amazing fence. They can do the same thing for you. And as always, let the Mossy family protect your family today.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
McDonald's fries are so crispy and golden on the outside, yet so fluffy and warm on the inside, the only question is what to pair them with. A classic McDouble topped with a single slice of melty American cheese, or maybe a crispy McChicken served on a perfectly toasted bun. Every day, you can drive through and choose one to bundle with small fries for just $3.39. Whether you eat them first or save them for later, fries always come in a McDonald's bundle for $3.39. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Getting a job at McDonald's means getting a job combo that fits you, like flexible scheduling with a side of working close to home, or feeling appreciated with a side of hours that work for you. So what's your job combo? Apply today at careers.mcdonalds.com. Get the right mix of great pay and great benefits, like employee meals and paid time off. Full-time positions are available too. Jobs you apply for may be in a restaurant owned by a franchisee, not McDonald's. Franchisees are responsible for all employment at their restaurants.
Shopping at International Diamond Center is always fun, but working at IDC is even better. Actually, how can you call this work? Being with a great family business, meeting smiling people during the best moments of their life, and being given unlimited opportunity for growth? Are you ready to join the IDC family? We're hiring. Now with 10 showrooms across Florida, we have opportunities at every level. Management, sales, administrative, and operations. And we're not a faceless corporation. IDC is owned by the LeClaire family, where values like integrity, fairness, and respect always come first for our customers and our team members. We offer generous compensation, 401k plans, health insurance, and incredible growth opportunities. All this in a fun, stress-free environment where you're treated like part of the family. Interested in learning more about joining the IDC revolution? Go to shopidc.com, look for job opportunities, and start the conversation. International Diamond Center, where people, customers, and employees always have more fun.
Care has the power to bring kindness where it's needed. It brings out the best in every one of us. It doesn't just see people, it takes time to understand them. It puts the needs of others ahead of its own. And when you start with care, you end up with a very different kind of bank. Truist. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
Whether you're playing big or small, there's a lot of money to win when you play Vegas-style table games at Orange City Racing and Card Club. There's big cash winners every day. With just a $5 minimum, you can feel the excitement of playing Vegas-style table games. So enjoy an NFL game and play the games that give you a chance to win in September's Big Kickoff with Cash. And for just a $5 minimum at Orlando's closest Orange City Racing and Card Club, just off I-4 exit 111B on Saxon Boulevard.
When life-changing events happen, it's important to have somebody there to take the burden off of your shoulders. At those moments, Kramer Law is there for you. If you were involved in a divorce or you're having a dispute with your ex, Kramer Law will be there to take care of you every step of the way. Life-changing events happen. Having a lawyer on your side is the smart move. No matter what the legal issue, we're here for you. Kramer Law, one firm for life.com. Office is Altamont Springs.
Trick or treat yourself this Halloween with Dunkin's new Peanut Butter Cup Macchiato. A festive sip of rich chocolate and creamy peanut butter flavor layered with bone-chillingly bold espresso. And try our terrifyingly tasty Spider Donut, which is back again. With a vengeance! Just kidding. It's just back as a menu item. Because we love it so much. Celebrate Halloween with festive eats and delightful treats all season long. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. Get your taste buds ready for a blast off. Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex is launching 2 irresistible ways to get a taste of space. October 8th through November 5th, join us for Fall Bites, where you can enjoy fresh fall flavors and local craft beers at our Orbit and Moon Rock cafes. And it all leads up to a culinary journey, a progressive dinner, and Martini Shake-Off on November 5th. Tickets are going fast, so visit KennedySpaceCenter.com today.
Killer hits, commercial free. That's Halloween radio on the free iHeart app. This spooky station is filled with non-stop Halloween hits. Or treat yourself to hundreds of spine-chilling tales told around campfires on Ghost Stories Radio. No, don't! Plus, iHeart helps turn your house into the neighborhood's haunted headquarters with 3D Haunted House Radio. Download the free iHeart app today, where everything you need for Halloween is all there, waiting for you. iHeart. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
Now that we've all quit Facebook and started talking to each other again. What's that? Nobody's quit Facebook? Facebook.com/RealRadioOrlando. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Good Thursday afternoon, and welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday Eve, about 30 minutes away from, oh, that's right, closing that office door and waiting until tomorrow morning. You've got Deb, Jack, and Ross. Jim taking a day or two off. We've got a Colbert Court coming up in a little bit, but right now I want to let you know your 4 o'clock keyword is WIN, W-I-N. Text that to 200-200 still for your chance to win $1,000. We'll have another keyword coming up for you at 5, 6, and 7 o'clock all the way through 10 o'clock tonight. And in case you didn't hear Jack's big announcement, I don't know what he had to promise or how much money or what he had to, whose soul you had to sell, but you managed to secure another pair of Rolling Stones tickets for us to give away.
Tomorrow night, Raymond James Stadium, you know, the one of the greatest rock bands of all times, if not the greatest. 60 years they've been doing it, and
Probably
they're
their
still
last tour.
They're still doing it, and you know, they're playing at Raymond James Stadium tomorrow in Tampa, and we have a pair of tickets to see them. It is our last pair. I know, you know, yesterday we thought trivia was going to be our last pair. We gave away a pair on Instagram.
Right.
We got it. We ended up getting another pair, but Glory was able to secure our final pair, and that is happening today at 5:45 for trivia.
Be here for that.
He's 78. Mick Jagger is 78.
Yeah.
And I think has a toddler at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's his girlfriend, now wife, I believe. He has a young child at home. But at least they can share the same diapers.
Put it this way. I saw the Stones a few years ago when they came through and played the Citrus Bowl at the time at Camping World Stadium. Maybe it was then. But it was a great show.
Yeah.
I saw Paul McCartney, a few years ago when he came through also, getting up there in age. But it was a fantastic show. And it's one of those things. It's one of those bands you don't want to, if you've never seen it, you want to see him so you can say you've seen him and just experience it live. The one artist that I'm like, oh wow, playing in Daytona Beach, I should go to that show, and I'm like, maybe not. And then the artist died, and that Daytona was the last show that I could have seen him. Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
yeah. When I moved down there, it was like shortly after I moved down there, he's like playing, I think, at the Peabody.
Right, yeah. And you give up that chance.
Maybe it was Frank Sinatra Jr., I don't know.
Oh, so 5:45, there's your chance. Man. And this is, unfortunately, the ticket prices are cost prohibitive for me being able to go. But this is, one of those bands, like you said, if you've got the chance to see them live, see them live. But real quick, I did want to pay off the tease before the break. We want to let you know that former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is being charged with a misdemeanor and what a state spokesperson is calling, quote, a sex crime case, end quote. This follows a criminal probe that stemmed from a number of women who accused the former Democratic governor of inappropriate sexual conduct. Now, reports indicate the charge relates to allegations of forcible touching, and an arrest warrant is being issued by the Albany County Sheriff's Office. Cuomo resigned in August as state lawmakers were preparing impeachment proceedings.
I think he needs to find a new home for his dog.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be able to take him with him this
I don't
time.
think he is, no. But as we saw before, I don't think it's going to matter.
Man, New York politicians, they are really good at making U-turns on their lives.
Yeah. Just a year ago, that guy, he was doing his midday PowerPoint presentations. He was just like,
oh, yeah.
He was the guy who was on it and who you had to believe had sights on running for president.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And of course, his time, as one of the, I think probably the most prolific men to have been part of the Me Too movement. He kind of really became part of the movement. And then,
oh, yeah. It's like, oh, wait a second.
Yeah,
You're
hang
playing on both teams.
Yeah, exactly. And we've never heard that with politicians before.
Yeah.
Real quick, I wanted to tell you about some new words in the dictionary.
All right.
The pandemic, it turns out, is playing a much bigger role in our dictionary. Merriam-Webster is adding ghost kitchen.
Ah, okay.
Is it hyphenated now?
No. 2 words, curbside delivery.
All right.
Vaccine passport.
Nice.
And super spreader. No, it's not the girl you dated in high school.
Ayo.
Those are among 455 new words and phrases this year. Others include, you want to take a guess? Just take a guess at some
Social distancing.
No, but you'd think that's
that might have been
a
year ago already.
Yeah.
That's kind of old.
That'll make the next list.
Yeah.
Ross?
I'm a little hung up on something here.
Oh, yeah?
Well, super spreader, it's just odd
So
to
if
me
it's
that
not
these
hyphenated.
Yeah, I mean, these are all of those examples were 2 separate words. In some instances, even an adjective to, something else.
Like
I'm
ghost
just,
kitchen?
I'm just going to come out and say I think the dictionary is a little wrong right now.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
I just don't understand how ghost kitchen can be a new word.
Well, then you're not going to like the others that have been included because air fryer, but air fryer is only 1 word. Wiener roast.
Okay.
Is that with Andrew Wiener? Is that?
No.
Well, but why would wiener roast just now make it into the dictionary in 2021? And as Ross said, this is another double word.
Yeah, double word.
Also making the list, dad bod. 4th trimester. Someone help me out with that one?
That post-mortem period?
Okay, maybe.
Okay, good. That's a better guess than what I was about to say.
And then finally, doorbell camera. So just some of the new words, albeit not hyphenated, that have just been added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
What's up, Merriam-Webster?
It'd be an interesting take. I'd like to see some folks text us maybe at 77031 and let us know if, Ross, you're onto something, because that hadn't even dawned on me when I pulled the story. But yeah, you're right. It's supposed to be new words, not hyphenated words.
Yeah, little terms or
Yeah, it
something.
seems like they're cheating.
It does.
They're running low.
Yeah, they're running out of new words.
Real quick, so that my Frank Sinatra thing, it's not Frank Sinatra Jr. It was not the Peabody. It was the Ocean Center.
Okay.
So it was Frank Sinatra, and it was 1994.
All right. Wow. Yeah. Should have taken that chance.
You're right.
And now we're going to remind you.
Every chance we get. But first, we're going to take a break, and when we get back, we're going to join attorney Glenn Klausman, and then we're going to go to Colbert Court. So keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan, brought to you by Gringos Locos and SecuredRoofingAndRestoration.com. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James, Miguel, Mikey, and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast, and we are done with the severe weather. We're looking at a mild night, the low 68, but there will be a couple of passing showers. The high tomorrow just 76, but becoming windy for our Friday, a 30 to 40% chance for rain. For Saturday, mainly cloudy skies, the high just 72 degrees, and then we're going to see a beautiful day on Sunday with lots of sunshine, morning lows in the 50s and highs in the mid-70s, perfect for the trick-or-treaters. For the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Get back to visiting new and exciting places across the U.S. on Amtrak. It isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Without busy airports or cramped car rides, with no middle seats, extra legroom, and even private rooms. Look now at Amtrak.com. Adventurous journeys, just an Amtrak away.
Man, your home is one of your largest, most important assets. It shelters your family. But you know what? A beautiful new fence from our friends over at Mossy Oak Fence is a great way to add appeal and value to your home while it does that. Not to mention, a great way to provide more safety and security for your family, your kids, and your pets. Fact is, that's exactly what they want to do at Mossy Oak Fence. Your family's safety and security is their number one priority. Think mossyoakfences.com when you think fences like I did. These guys built me an amazing fence. They can do the same thing for you. And as always, let the Mossy family protect your family today.
We all want to support our community and small businesses, protect the environment and our kids' future, and above all, help others when they need it. That's why every day our energy goes into delivering reliable, cleaner, affordable energy. The energy that promises a better tomorrow with new jobs and opportunities and helps everyone move forward together. We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
Paid for by Duke Energy shareholders.
Take your identity into your own hands with the help of Privacy Guard. Privacy Guard is an identity monitoring service that can help you maintain control over your credit and identity information. Check your Triple Bureau credit scores each month, view identity theft alerts, and you're just a tap away from a dedicated identity theft specialist. The Privacy Guard app is free to members, so enroll on the app or at privacyguard.com/today. Plans are just $1 for the first 14 days, then as low as $9.99 a month, and they automatically renew monthly until canceled.
You do not want your AC to break down when it gets hot in the summertime in Central Florida, so make sure you get hold of Mills Air. They can help you with preventative maintenance on all brands. Preventative maintenance can save you so much money. They can detect upcoming breakdowns and you're not stuck. MillsAir.com. That's MillsAir.com.
It's Super Cash time at Old Navy. Right now, redeem your $10 in Super Cash and save $10 on every $25 purchase. Use it on everything, even everyday magic deals. Go to Old Navy or OldNavy.com today. Valid 10/23 through 10/31. Excludes gift cards and clearance. See OldNavy.com/supercash for more details.
If your grocery delivery is just okay, that's not okay. But good news, now Kroger is here to not just deliver groceries, but over-deliver with freshness guaranteed. And the coolest trucks, literally, they're refrigerated to beat the heat, so your salad always has that farm fresh snap. Sound more than okay? Then order today at Kroger.com. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
For a limited time, you can get $15 off your next 3 orders for savings up to $45. Offer valid with digital coupon while supplies last.
When I met you in the summer.
It's time to live, laugh, and create memories again with MSC Cruises. Join us on some of the world's most modern and innovative ships. Discover again at our new private island, Ocean Key MSC Marine Reserve, named Best New Cruise Destination. Cruise from Miami or Port Canaveral and discover Ocean Key, our new exclusive private island. Enjoy flexible booking changes and free balcony upgrades. Call your travel advisor or visit MSCCruises.com. Restrictions apply. MSC Cruises, a world of discovery.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Companies. If you thought you missed your chance to refinance and save, think again. Mortgage rates have recently dropped, and Rocket Mortgage can help you save big when you call 8338-ROCKET today. For example, with a $250,000 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, you could get a new low rate under 3%. If your current rate is over 3.75%, you could lower your payment by over $100 a month, saving thousands in interest. But you've got to act now, because no one knows how long these low rates will last. So when you need a simple way to get big savings, Rocket can. Call us today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com. That's 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com. Rocket.
Refinance offer assumes a rate of 2.99%, 3.21% APR, 70% loan-to-value ratio for the cost of 1.75 points. $4,375 due at closing. Monthly payment of $1,052.66. Taxes and insurance not included. Payment will be greater. Rates current as of 7/26/21. Conditions apply. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
What day is it?
It's a good day to save at Wawa. Get 15 cents off per gallon when you use the Wawa app to fuel up, now through October. Just pull in and pull up the app, enter your pump number, and pay. You're ready to start fueling and start saving.
We're going to Wawa right now. Oh, and don't forget your phone.
So tap the app and save 15 cents off per gallon at Wawa. Available now through October.
You're still talking? Let's go.
Gotta have a Wawa. Before your morning gives you this,
Ready for that 7:30 meeting?
give your morning the morning it deserves at Wawa. From savory sizzlies to fresh baked goods to handcrafted coffee or espresso beverages, Wawa has the combination of things to make your morning go smoothly, no matter what combination of things your morning throws at you. Maple Harvest handcrafted beverages are back. Or try the new Ice Spice Caramel Oat Milk Latte. Good mornings start at Wawa.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
Real Radio 104.1. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch.
Yeah. We like it when you watch.
At The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Hey, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Don't forget, in about an hour, we've got one more pair, the last pair. The Jim Colbert Show was able to get their hands onto the Rolling Stones concert tomorrow night in Tampa, Raymond James Stadium. We have your chance when you play Brad's Trivia at 5:45.
Do you think our next guest has ever seen the Rolling Stones in concert?
I think our next guest is pretty hip, so I would go out on a limb and say, oh, yeah. He's probably done shots with Mick Jagger. And that guest would be attorney Glenn Klausman.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You sound exhausted. We haven't even started.
Oh, no. It's my wife loves that Dance Like Mick Jagger song. I hear that so much on Google or whatever. Alexa at home.
Yeah.
So
Moves like Jagger.
Have you ever seen the Rolling Stones in concert, Glenn Klausman?
Never seen them live in concert. No.
Wow. Well, if you want to play trivia at 5:45, you could have your chance to win our last pair of tickets.
I'll play and I'll give them away because it wouldn't be fair for me to win it.
Oh, that's just the kind of guy you are.
Man, this guy is so above board.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. That's
Plus,
just
I would lose. I'd probably lose at trivia anyway. So whatever.
So let's stick to his wheelhouse. Let's take you to Colbert Court.
What you are listening to is real. Well, sort of. The participants are not actors.
That's a fact.
This is, however, a real case that will be decided here in our forum, the Colbert Court.
And I wasn't kidding before. Colbert Court with attorney Glenn Klausman. If you've been in an accident or you just have questions about your auto insurance, this is the guy to call, 407-917-1718, or you can also check him out online at klausmanlaw.com. So for those who don't know, every week Glenn sends us a case. We go around the room, get everyone's opinion, see if we're anywhere near close or if it's like a snowball's chance in hell, and then Glenn rightfully sets us right and lets us know we don't know anything.
Good. Then after the case, can we have a guessing game, our own trivia game, and we can try and guess what Glenn Klausman gives out on Halloween?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
I think that'd
After
be fun.
the case,
yeah, after the case. You guys ready? Let's go ahead and get this stuff out of the way first.
Let's do it. What do you got?
You ready? All right, here we go. I own a business where I pick up and deliver items to people. I walked up the walkway to a house where I was making a delivery, and the door to the house opened, and two medium-sized dogs came out barking and running towards me. As I backed up, I tripped and fell. I fractured my wrist and had surgery to put a plate and screws in my wrist to fix the fracture. The homeowner refuses to give me any insurance information and claims I have no claim because it was my fault that I tripped over my own 2 feet and fell, and his dogs didn't even come near me. Do I have a case against the homeowner, and what can I do? Jack, go ahead and start us off. What do you say?
Wow, the music's still playing and I get to go. This was a quick one. And my answer
What we want to get to is Halloween candy.
Well, the answer is quick as well. I believe, yes, this is what homeowners policy it covers when people get injured on your property. And I think, yes, a failure to secure your dog is definitely reason enough to create, some issue with someone trying to to get away. Not only that, I don't know. There was no mention of a beware of dog sign.
True.
Now, I understand the person is working, so workman's comp could come into play, but I believe primarily the homeowner's policy should be the primary source of to make this person right, to cover these injuries.
I'm going to be contrarian and disagree with you, Mr. Bradshaw.
On what grounds, Ms. Roberts?
On the grounds that this person was using their vehicle and to do their job.
Yes.
What they were doing was part of their job.
Right.
So I think while they're fighting with the homeowners, I would go through my car insurance and then let my car insurance company go after the homeowner's insurance to have them pay their bills. But I would sick the attorneys for my auto insurance since I was using my car to do my job.
So now this would also depend as someone who recently added a new car had to go through insurance. And by the way, yes, always get uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage.
Wisest words you've ever said.
Stack it if you can.
Stack it if you can, people.
However, there is a question: will this car be used for work purposes? So we don't know if that person selected that answer truthfully, because I can see some people saying, "Oh, I'm going to do Uber Eats," and they never update their insurance. So I'm not sure if it's a given that the auto insurance will cover them for being injured on the job.
Okay, well, it looks like we're at an impasse. So the only solution to this, I apologize to everyone, especially you, Glenn, but let's bring in Attorney Foghorn Leghorn and see what he has to say.
Your Honor.
Oh, no.
Let me go out on the record and ask a few more questions, if that is okay. Is that okay?
Sure.
Do we know what kind of breeds these pups be?
Nope, just two medium-sized dogs.
They were little mutt terriers.
Oh, ain't that cute? Are we aware if they have all four of the little cute little paws?
Bless your heart, they do.
Only you would say bless your heart.
So we're talking 8 total legs, 2 dog mouths, 2 little cute little dog tails, just blitzkrieging a delivery driver. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Have y'all ever seen the movie Office Space?
Yeah, I have seen Office Space. Yeah.
These 2 pups, these 2 canines, decided to look at this delivery driver.
Glenn just took his glasses off and wiped his head.
and go, hey, where's my stapler? Is my stapler here? Is my stapler here? This poor delivery worker acted like she was a stapler. What I'm trying to say is,
what?
The workman's comp is definitely on the hook like a fish, like a salmon getting caught by a fly line.
We're going to end this torture for all of us. So what you're saying is you agree with Jack.
No, well, I'm homeowners insurance. Here's the deal with workman's comp. If they are delivering for Uber Eats, I don't know if workman's comp is covered in that, or
I would assume not, because they're gig workers.
Exactly. So it might be the auto insurance is the only personal insurance that would cover the person in this, and that $10,000 because their car got them to the place.
Right.
So
That's
I
the
think
question.
loosely, but I still believe homeowners policy should be on the hook for this. See, for workman's comp, are they delivering for a specific business that provides workman's comp? I don't know,
exactly.
but I'm sure Glenn's going to straighten it all out
And
for
at
us.
one point,
Go ahead, Deb.
I was going to say I kind of wanted to change my my answer, but I'm going to stick with mine with car insurance. But the only reason why I would want to switch is because I wouldn't want to take the hit in my car insurance rates going up when it's really, in this case, it really is the homeowner's fault for not securing their animals and then opening the door without keeping them back. So,
and I do apologize, but I must say I thought it was an Amazon deliverer.
It just said that they deliver. They just deliver.
So we don't know if it's Uber Eats or if it's Amazon.
No, we don't know any of that.
Yeah, correct.
But you
actually, the question is, I own a business and I make deliveries, so it's none of that.
was Jeffrey Bezos.
Wow, it looks
Jeffrey
like the
Bezos.
stapler is done stapling.
Okay, so before we use said stapler to staple Ross's forehead, Glenn, what say you? Which one of us is more incorrect than the other?
And Ross's fishy explanation.
I see what you did there.
In this case, also, the fella had a problem because the homeowner said, I'm not giving you my insurance information.
Right.
So, what do you all do about that?
Get a lawyer.
Get a lawyer.
So, no. Or, file a lien against his house.
Oh.
How do you like that? You go to the county tax collector. It has to be on file, would it not? With the mortgage company. But I don't know if that's public information.
I don't know if that's public information. I don't know how you'd get a hold of that, Glenn.
Well, the easy way is to sue the person.
So it really is getting an attorney.
That's the easy way.
That's
the easy way.
So what is the answer?
Because sometimes if you may not be able to get it on the mortgage and on the mortgage paperwork that's filed, you may not be able to get it. In this case, the homeowner felt like he didn't do anything wrong and he wasn't going to help out at all, and he didn't want a claim made against his homeowner's insurance. So what we had to do is we had to go ahead and we had to sue the fellow. And we found out he does have homeowner's insurance. In this particular case, like a lot of cases, the homeowner's insurance excludes damage done by animals. So people that have homeowner's insurance that have animals, you need to look and see if your homeowner's insurance excludes damage done by animals. Because if it does, then your homeowner's insurance will say, well, you've got homeowner's insurance, but this is not something we cover. So now what's going to happen is the damages that this fella suffered, the broken wrist, which is a pretty significant injury, especially for a delivery person.
Right.
This homeowner's on the hook for the money himself.
Personally,
And,
yeah.
Personally, yeah. Now, the fella's business insurance that he had some coverage on it that'll help pay for some of his medical bills. But it's still a very painful injury. It's an injury he's going to be out of work for a while. And
Glenn,
it's not a good thing to have a broken wrist that needs to have plates and screws.
Does the business owner, the guy who got hurt, the guy who broke his wrist, does his auto insurance come into play at all with this?
Yeah, in this case, it does not, because his auto insurance excluded coverage for when he's operating his business. So he had separate business insurance that covered that, and he had coverage on his business insurance that paid a certain amount towards his medical bills.
So, dare I say, you said business insurance, or AKA workman's comp. Is that correct?
No, workers' comp is something totally different. Workers' comp is if you have employees and your employees get hurt on the job, then your workers' comp would kick in and pay for certain things for your employees. The only things are income loss and medical bills. Workers' comp doesn't pay for the pain and suffering employees go through when they get hurt on the job, which is a shame, but that's just a law we have.
Glenn, in a related question on this business insurance, you say he has business insurance when he is working, so that's not covered by his auto insurance. Does that also count when he is operating the vehicle? Like if he got into an accident on the way to the delivery, is it the business insurance that covers the accident or his auto insurance?
In this particular case, he has coverage for liability when he injures people with his vehicle on the job. So yes, his business insurance covers that also.
So this homeowner is seriously looking at having a lien put against their home unless they can come up with that kind of money to pay the medical bills outright?
Yeah, hopefully we get the case settled. If we can't get the case settled, he'll go to trial and get a judgment against him, and the homeowner would have a judgment against him that he would have to pay at some point. And this particular homeowner, he lives in a nice area where he's got sufficient money to pay the claim. And now, unfortunately, he's got to hire a lawyer out of his own pocket to defend him on the claim. He thought he had insurance that would cover it because people don't realize that their homeowner's insurance policy may exclude damage their dogs do to people. And in this case, it's not a dog bite that requires an injury. You don't have to have a dog bite to be liable. If your dog causes someone to get hurt, you're liable. And it's what we call in Florida strict liability.
So it's an expensive lesson for the homeowner to realize the next time someone knocks at your door, just don't open the door and let the dogs out first.
Yeah, and I think the best message here is for people to find out if they have dogs, whether their homeowners insurance actually excludes damage their dogs might do. Because if they have that kind of homeowners insurance, they might want to think about getting some other homeowners insurance from some other company that does not exclude damage their dogs might do.
I wonder how many insurance companies are like that.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
If you think about it, I mean, how many, when you decide, you make that decision, oh, let's adopt a dog, we'll get them, from the county humane society,
or
and you
the
bring
Pet
the dog.
Alliance of Greater Orlando.
You're not thinking about checking your homeowner's policy, whether you're covered or not.
Right, because you just assume that because you have homeowners insurance, it's going to cover all aspects of the home, pets included, but Glenn, I could see with so many, cases with insurance having to pay out because of damage done by dogs, insurance companies moving forward, like, fine, we'll cover everything but the damage caused by your dog.
Well, today was a good reminder, a good community
Always.
service, Mr. Klausman.
I try to get the message out there to help people.
Speaking of community service, let's guess how you serve the community on Halloween. When all these ghosts and goblins and witches come knocking on your door, and you answer, and they say trick or treat, you want to take a guess, Deb? What do you think the Klausmans give out?
I just know that Glenn Klausman's one of the most generous people you're ever going to meet, so I'm going
$100 bills.
I'm going full. No, well, if he does. I'm going trick or treating.
You know where he lives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Full size candy bars.
Full size candy bars.
Full size candy
Ross,
bars.
do you
out
have
of
a
the
guess?
Klausman home.
I would like to think you just hand out free legal advice.
Business cards. Call me with his cell phone number.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say he doesn't know, and he's gonna say my wife handles that.
Oh, I was gonna go candied apples. Okay, Glenn.
Klausman, what do you got?
What is it?
Yeah. Actually, we used to get a lot more kids than we get these days, but in the neighborhood, we've had some families move in that have some younger kids now, so we're hoping we'll get more kids coming by. But unfortunately, I think they, if they're not in the neighborhood or if they're close to Baldwin Park, they'll go over there where it's a lot easier to walk around.
The doors are so much closer. Absolutely.
How do you lure the kids to your house? Which didn't
what we
sound
do
right.
is we put out a big bowl with full-size candy bars and let them take all they want.
I know. Wait,
you put the bowl out, and now I'm coming by.
We also put the full-size, chips, different kind of chips. I go to Costco. I buy this.
You buy one of those giant ones. Yes. Oh.
Yeah, we just put them out. Then what we have left over, we bring them to the office. So when people come to the office, they can take them.
Well, there won't be any left over this year because I know what you put out and I know where you live.
Exactly,
That's
Jack.
good.
I'll meet you over there.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you in costume.
Yeah. Damn it. No. Well, I'm gonna have to disguise myself from his doorbell camera. Absolutely.
Well, I know.
I was telling Jack beforehand years ago. If I can tell a story, Jack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Definitely.
Yeah, years ago, I heard a story where a local baseball player, I won't say his name on the show, but he listens to the show probably, a local baseball player had run out of whatever he was giving out. So he started giving out autographed baseballs. Ooh. And he was a major league player. And apparently had a line of cars in the neighborhood waiting to go to his house when the word got out.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't give out that kind of stuff.
No, full-size candy bars is it's a distant second, but it's better than fish sticks and cigarettes, like a friend of mine did.
I want a Glenn Klausman autographed baseball.
I want a Glenn Klausman full-size candy bar.
There you go.
Yeah, bring them both by. I'm happy to sign them for you.
As always, Glenn, thank you so much for taking your time. I love reading the texting service after Colbert Court because it's so interesting how many times you have opened not just our eyes, but the eyes of the folks listening of just how much attention you have to pay to these policies that you kind of just take for granted really have your best interest at heart. But if you don't read the fine print, you really are kind of flying blind.
Yeah, and like a lot of people, we change homeowners insurances. And when we change them, because I look at stuff, but other people might just change it to save a few $100, and they might be leaving an insurance company that would insure a case if a dog does damage and going to one that does not insure it. And that's something you need to look at.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of homeowners insurance policies won't insure damage on trampolines, zip lines, things like that too. So if you have that kind of thing, you want to make sure you're covered because that's where injuries can happen.
Yep.
Insurance companies know where injuries can happen, and that's the kind of stuff they want to exclude.
And that's why we have you on every week. Thank you again, Glenn. Happy Halloween.
Take care. See you next week. Be safe, everybody. Be safe.
You too, Glenn. Don't forget, if you or someone you know have been in a car, truck, or a motorcycle accident, here's just a couple of reasons why they need to call Klausman Law. One, Glenn never passes you off to a caseworker. Glenn is going to always personally handle your case, so personally, in fact, that he will give you his personal cell phone number and then answer it when you call. Just a couple of reasons why he's voted year after year legal elite and super lawyer. And he's a real friend, as you hear. So if you've been in an accident, give him a call, 407-917-1718, or you can check him out online at klausmanlaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN law.com. Happy Halloween, Glenn. We'll see you next week. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got your 5 o'clock keyword. So keep it right here on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
Well, we're looking at more delays. It's heavy now westbound between World Drive and Osceola Polk Line Road on I-4, and also between Sand Lake Road and Central Florida Parkway. A solid ride, too, between Fairbanks Avenue and Colonial Drive. Eastbound, a stop-and-go ride, too, between Osceola Parkway and 535, and also between Conroy Road and OBT. The 408 still up to speed. See traffic problems? Call the Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Union Home Mortgage.
It's time to turn your dream house into a real home. Union Home Mortgage is proud to be your neighborhood lender. They put your needs first to help you achieve home ownership. Get started today with a fast, hassle-free quote at UHM.com.
Union Home Mortgage. Promises kept.
Union Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 2229.
Wow, that guy talks fast. Hey, I'll talk a little more slowly to let you know it's slowly because it is some good information to have. And when it comes to taking care of your home, FAS Windows and Doors. Company I use, Jim used them as well. Jim Phillips before us. Matter of fact, FAS Windows and Doors has been advertising on Real Radio for 2 decades now. And man, what a dramatic improvement on my home. Knowing when weather like today rolls through, I just know my home is sealed up well with these windows, and that did not always used to be the case. I used to have single pane aluminum frame windows that the house was built, with in the 70s. Some wouldn't close properly, some wouldn't even open, but that changed today. FAS Windows and Doors installed double pane low E windows with security impact glass that makes my home more energy efficient as well. See what they can do for you. Showroom in Winter Park on Fairbanks, right off of I-4, but you can find them online at faswd.com.
One thing I like about IDC is we're very transparent.
Meet John DiSabatino, manager at International Diamond Center.
Somebody comes in and they're looking for a diamond. We're very transparent on what that diamond is.
In fact, at IDC, they'll share with you the inside secrets of the diamond industry. Teach you how to buy like a dealer buys with a no-holds-barred diamond education, including how to value a diamond on the world market.
We don't believe on creating an artificial markup and then coming down on the price, which you'll see a lot of our competitors will do. We even have customers that'll leave other jewelry stores, walk in here, and then the other jewelry stores call them again and taking another $1,000 off the price. Well, what was the real price?
It's different at IDC because there's nothing to hide. No pricing games, no tricks, no old school ridiculous margins.
We look at overall volume. We're not looking at trying to make this huge profit.
It's all about putting you first and respecting your intelligence.
So coming here at IDC, you're going to get the best merchandise at the best prices, and you're going to get the best experience.
International Diamond Center, 4 Orlando area locations. Online at shopidc.com.
The Social Security Administration's computer servers are 45 years old. Computer servers at Health and Human Services are 50. Maybe that's how cyber criminals hacked U.S. Census Bureau's computers, where everything about you is stored. The threat of some cyber thief stealing your credit card is not your biggest risk. Your massive risk is that he takes over ownership of your home. It's called home title theft, and the FBI calls it one of the fastest growing crimes. Cyber criminals simply hack into vulnerable government, bank, or mortgage company servers where copies of your home's title is stored. He forges your signature, stating that you sold your home to him. Then he borrows on your home and leaves you in debt. You won't know until collection notices show up. Protect your most valuable asset. Go to HometitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim. And use promo code RADIO for 30 free days of protection. Again, that's HometitleLock.com, promo code RADIO. HomeTitleLock.com.
Guys, now there's no excuse. Peak Performance for Men has helped thousands of men overcome erectile dysfunction. The question is, what are you waiting for? Live the life you want today with a free consultation. No medication, no pumps, no needles, no pain, no surgery, and absolutely no downtime. Just non-invasive acoustic wave therapy that will have you back to your natural form. That's right. Now for a limited time, a free consultation. There is no risk.
Tornado warning for the following counties in Florida, Indian River, and Osceola. The National Weather Service in Melbourne has issued a tornado warning for West Central Indian River County in East Central Florida, Southeastern Osceola County in East Central Florida, until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:58 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles northeast of Kissimmee Prairie Preserve, or 13 miles south of Kenansville, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of west central Indian River and southeastern Osceola counties. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send a report to the National Weather Service office in Melbourne.
Already in progress.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. I'm sure you've already heard the emergency alert system warning, but a tornado warning has just been issued for Osceola County. Because of the alert, you may have missed our 5 o'clock keyword. That is pay. P-A-Y, and that's what we want to do to you. We want to give you $1,000, so text that keyword, pay, P-A-Y, to 200-200, and then wait by your phone. By 6 o'clock, you'll know whether or not you have got $1,000 in your pocket. As I said, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Jim is off today, but you've got Deb, Jack, and Ross, and that's not the only treat that we have for you in this hour. Jack, give them the good news about their chance to see an unbelievable show live.
Well, now that we're back and you learned about the tornado warning, that was in what? Indian River and Osceola County?
Yeah.
Actual tornado? Wow. All right, just be careful out there because we don't want to lose anybody. But what we want to do is make a couple people really happy with a pair of tickets to see the Rolling Stones tomorrow night in Tampa. Woo! Because as you mentioned, this day of nasty weather on the other side of it is going to be a much more mild, cooler temperatures. And what a great night tomorrow night will be in Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, the Rolling Stones playing. And we have a pair of tickets, our final pair, we're giving away for trivia about 40 minutes from now.
And we're going to be doing that, as Jack said, about 40 minutes from now. In terms of the weather, it looks like we still have another strong batcherettes hanging right over the metro at the moment, but most of the severest weather has draped further south. As you heard, this latest tornado warning is Indian River County and Osceola County. Definitely out at the beaches as we get later into the evening. That's when everyone should keep their head continually up. Pay attention to the weather. We've got you covered. Whew, at least this means we have some really beautiful weather for Halloween.
Yes.
Because I know, Ross, you're a native Floridian.
Yeah.
But you love this time of the year when it gets cooler and you get to put your costume on, hopefully.
Yeah,
you have a costume.
I have a costume.
Oh, that's right.
Olivia's been working, honestly, too much on it. Way too much.
Well, we personally got a taste of her abilities for your 30th birthday party,
Man.
which was Fallout themed.
Yeah.
And it looked fantastic because she was a character from the video game, your favorite video game, or at the time, or one of.
Yeah. I will forever enjoy a good Fallout video game.
Yeah, and you as well. And the whole party was themed that. So it was extremely well done. And it's because she has that attention to detail. So she's doing it again for you, huh?
And maybe even ushered in a whole new trend. Because I just recently saw this, an adult guy and his friends and family, prepared a birthday party for him, and it was Power Rangers. And they all dressed up in Power Rangers and had a Power Ranger cake. And I guess that's a thing now for adults to kind of recreate those birthday parties you had where, it was your Barbie cake or your Power Rangers cake or...
Yeah, and we knew a baker who also made a Fallout cake, which was pretty insane. It was a massive atomic bomb going off.
It was your birthday party. She really put so much. Your guests came in costume.
Yeah.
I mean, the house was decorated very 50s. It was. She did a phenomenal job.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know how many costumes I got left though in me. I can feel my whimsical, childlike self just withering away.
Is it because of this year's costume? Tell everyone what you're going as.
I'm going as Vision from the show WandaVision, but a very specific episode of WandaVision. If you saw the show, there is an episode that's like I believe it's even on Halloween.
Right.
And they're going trick-or-treating, and Wanda and Vision are wearing their old school, like, vintage comic book uniforms, not uniforms, costumes. No, what does a superhero wear? It's not.
Oh,
I forgot what they call it.
Oh,
uniform, costume,
suit. Yeah, superhero suit. It's their regalia.
There you go.
I forgot what it's called, but I'm showing up in just a lot of spandex, man. The flesh grenade will be seen.
Well, there are ways to help that.
Yeah, I guess, but if I have to wear a dance belt for a holiday, I tend not to like that holiday too much.
Is it because of this costume? Because I don't remember this much hate for your Fallout costume. Is it because you have to be in
Fallout
red face
costume
paint?
was just a jumpsuit.
Yeah, well,
and it was a surprise.
So he couldn't bitch about it beforehand.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm over here looking at the hours on top of hours that she's putting into this thing, to the point where I'm like, okay, we gotta just buy costumes. I'm down for an easily bought costume, but when it comes out to be like 20, 30 hours.
There are some, my sister does this, my mother used to do it when she had the time, and 7 kids, there's not always a lot of that around. But I was looking at old pictures, and my sister is like Raggedy Ann, and so,
wow.
But just they would, parents, they would just make the costumes,
and that's what she's doing,
right? Top to tip of your head to your toe. I can't even say what I want to say.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go lay down.
We get paid to talk.
It's just a stroke. Get over it.
Tip to tippity toe.
From
the top of your head to the bottom of your feet.
From tops to tails. Huh?
That'll work.
Huh?
I don't know. That sounds creepy when you say it like that.
Well, probably is the huh.
Yeah. That's the creepy part.
I want to make you feel better, Ross.
All right.
I want to make you feel better. This is from Inverse.com. Article just today that I pulled said superhero cosplay makes you a better person for one science-backed reason.
Creativity.
No. Because it literally turns you into a superhero.
Okay, it does not.
They in a way it does.
Like are you saying when he wears it, he will feel like a little more empowered as a doer of good?
Well, in a couple of different studies,
After
one in
some
2018 published in the journal Frontiers in Psychology showed participants images of rooms, some with images of superheroes, some without it.
Mm-hmm.
And what they found in a subsequent experiment was that those who saw the superhero room were more likely to stay to help Whereas 75% of people who saw a neutral poster or neutral room would stay to help. But just witnessing superhero imagery causes you to act more superhero-like, being willing to help a stranger in need.
I mean,
even playing the role.
Even superficial exposure to superheroes might impact our desire to help others.
Okay.
So that didn't help, though, did it?
No. I feel like I'm not a superhero costume or not. I'm always gonna try to be anti-douchebag. I don't
What are you
understand
gonna do
that
with your
side.
hair?
It's gonna be all tucked away
in a skull cap.
It's gonna be in a skull cap. It's also gonna be. It's really hard to describe. I'm just gonna be covered in green. She made gloves. She made yellow gloves, and my brain goes, "We couldn't just buy yellow gloves."
Are you picking up on this? See, I don't
A
know
lot
if
of animosity.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Halloween. There's something else in play here because it might just be this Halloween issue for him, but I've noticed every time that Jim's not here, this guy
gets cranky.
He is.
He gets cranky. He gets a little bitchy. Yeah. I was going to go out on a limb and say it's just because his girl's going to be hot in a red cat suit, and he's going to be over there with red face paint and then wearing yellow Chuck Taylors and yellow shorts. And
Don't put it past Sauce to look good in this outfit, right?
You can't look good in this outfit.
That's what I think the issue is. I think the issue is that he's going to feel like Dog S while he's on the arm of his hot fiance who will...
Let me ask you this. When was the last time you guys dressed up?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, so why can't I do that?
Why can't you do
You can.
what?
You just, I think your relationship has to naturally evolve to that point, and you're well on your way.
I think it's evolved. I think I've hit the point of going like, let me just rock a cowboy hat and some gun holsters. I'm a cowboy.
So I have a feeling in future Halloweens it's going to be more of a couple decision rather than you asking her what she's decided on what you're going to be this year.
Well, we've taken turns. And I'm pretty sure next year, if I have my choice, we're going to be Jay and Silent Bob because I want to see her in a beard. I'm going to weaponize this bad boy.
Wait.
They're not even married yet, and he's already pulling out the...
Why can't she be Jay? And you be Silent Bob?
Obviously not. I got a foot on her. I mean, I'm obviously Jay. What are you talking about?
Why don't you be sexy Cheech and Chong?
Oh, yeah. Up in smoke.
What are you talking about, sexy Cheech and Chong? There's not... If we're going to be Cheech and Chong, we're going to do exactly what she did, which is be authentic to the character.
Well, someone just texted us, pretty sure the exact costume is at Hot Topic, not that you guys couldn't go and just buy it.
And that is what I'm saying there, Deb.
I know. So I'm on the other side of that. I think credit to Olivia because making it instead of just buying something off the rack, that's what I just hope you guys win a costume contest.
Nope. Going to a house party.
Now, see, I think he's pissed because all of that level of work means he can't rag on it as much as he could as if they just bought it.
Or the amount of time, because he focused a lot on the time she's putting in it. So he's feeling maybe a little neglected. Yeah.
Are you feeling neglected?
No.
What's the matter with little Rushy Rose?
Oh.
I just think that it's a creative outlet. I'm happy for her, but I mean, she's sewing. She's dyeing stuff.
Oh.
And I'm a big fan of working smarter and not harder.
Damn. I hope she's not listening to you while she's at home sewing your Halloween costume.
But what makes it smarter and not harder? By not spending money, by just doing the work yourself and being more creative to create something.
To recycle, reuse, repurpose, I think it's brilliant of her.
This was all bought. The fabric was bought. There's no recycle here.
Well, it's a lot cheaper to buy it as fabric than it is to buy it already sewed.
I don't even know.
I do.
I mean...
Yeah, you pay for someone's effort to make it for you, whereas if you just buy the fabric and bring it home and sew it yourself, you get two. You get a costume and a skill.
But I'm sure if you were to go make a rib sandwich at home versus buying a McDonald's rib sandwich, look at that. That's $73. You can buy it on Amazon.
Someone just texted us and I looked at Amazon. His costume is $73.
Oh, she's probably spent more than that in fabric.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What are you doing? You said it wasn't no more than a minute ago.
I just like ramping you up and then letting you go. I think that's a lot of fun. And what we're going to do is we're going to continue to do just that during the break, but we'll be right back. Real quick, in case you missed it, pay, P-A-Y. It's your 5 o'clock keyword, P-A-Y, pay. Text that to 200-200 for your chance to win $1,000. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more fun, frivolity, and picking on Ross on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
They're taking all of his money, Moses, because of child support. John, how old's your kid?
32.
Okay, you're...
Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center, the lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry.
Big delays from a crash coming in heading south on 417 on the exit ramp to head west on the 408. The right lane is blocked here. Expect delays through this area. Westbound travel on I-4 still solid between Fairbanks Avenue and Colonial Drive, and also between Sand Lake Road and Central Florida Parkway. It's stop and go too between World Drive and Osceola Polk Line Road. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by CoinFlip.
Want to pay less for crypto? CoinFlip is the world's leading crypto ATM company that cuts the average competitor's fees by more than half. So visit coinflip.tech to find an ATM near you and flip your cash into crypto today. It's so flippin' easy.
We have a Halloween-based poll question on Twitter at Jim Colbert Show on the Twitter machine. Go vote there. It's brought to you by We Are Not the Banks. That's Brad Siebert and the team at We Are Not the Banks, direct mortgage lender. Mortgages made easy. Easy for you to refinance the home you live in and take advantage of these low rates, or maybe you're ready to move up to your dream home. Brad and the team at wearenotthebanks.com can help secure you a loan. They deal with all types of loans, VA, conventional, FHA, jumbo loans of all sizes, even no income documentation loans. And they deal with all types of buyers as well. I used We Are Not the Banks for my refi several years ago. Great, easy process. Brad let me know everything I needed every step of the way, closed in very quick time. So, go online for all your mortgage needs. You get started at wearenotthebanks.com. Again, it's wearenotthebanks.com. NMLS ID number 205696, equal opportunity lender.
Take your identity into your own hands with the help of Privacy Guard. Privacy Guard is an identity monitoring service that can help you maintain control over your credit and identity information. Check your Triple Bureau credit scores each month. View identity theft alerts, and you're just a tap away from a dedicated identity theft specialist. The Privacy Guard app is free to members, so enroll on the app or at privacyguard.com/today. Plans are just $1 for the first 14 days, then as low as $9.99 a month, and they automatically renew monthly until canceled.
There are jewelers around that will steer you away from designer rings because they don't have them.
International Diamond Center owner Keith LeClaire.
The reason why they don't have them is they can't get them.
And that's why you'll only find the rings on every girl's wish list at International Diamond Center. Unique, handcrafted, American-made rings from designers like Tacori, Henry Dossi, Viraggio, Gabrielle, Bezambar, and many more.
These world-class designers are extremely selective. They're not going to just let anybody sell their product.
And because IDC is a direct diamond importer, you can get a world-class designer ring and a beautiful diamond for the same price as those knockoffs at other stores.
At IDC, you can get the designer ring that she wants and the perfect diamond to go with it.
Don't compromise. Get her a ring she'll be proud to show off.
Don't make her settle for a cookie-cutter, China-made ring.
Get her a one-of-a-kind masterpiece at International Diamond Center.
We encourage you to go shop the competition and then come see us so we can show you the difference.
4 Orlando locations, online at shopidc.com.
With RP Funding's digital mortgage, you can refinance your home loan to today's low rates from the comfort of your own home. Get started today and let me pay your closing costs. Lock in your low rate before it's too late. Visit rpfunding.com. NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Lender.
Experience personalized health and anti-aging care with Affirmed Health Centers. At Affirmed Health Centers, Dr. Scott Self's professional team takes the most cutting-edge research and combines it with years of clinical knowledge to establish a unique treatment plan for you. Affirmed Health Centers provides customized treatments for weight gain, low sex drive, brain fog, chronic fatigue, ED, and more, plus hormone replacement therapy. Visit affirmedhc.com to schedule your free consultation today. That's affirmedhc.com.
Halloween is back at Dunkin', so treat yourself to a peanut butter cup macchiato, layered with bone-chillingly bold espresso, and sink your fangs into our terrifyingly tasty spider donut. That's good. Scary good. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
We all want to support our community and small businesses, protect the environment and our kids' future, and above all, help others when they need it. That's why every day, our energy goes into delivering reliable, cleaner, affordable energy. The energy that promises a better tomorrow with new jobs and opportunities and helps everyone move forward together. We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
Paid for by Duke Energy shareholders.
Fast Wi-Fi. You use it to connect just about everything, which means having fast Wi-Fi matters. A lot. That's why Xfinity offers gig speed Wi-Fi, the fastest Wi-Fi you can get. That's a big deal. It's a big deal for streaming big games.
Tornado warning for the following counties in Florida, Brevard, and Indian River. The National Weather Service in Melbourne has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Indian River County in east central Florida, south central Brevard County in east central Florida, until 5:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:21 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Blue Cypress Lake, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northwestern Indian River and south central Brevard counties. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
And welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. That's right, in about 20 minutes or so, we've got your final chance to win a pair of tickets to see this iconic band live tomorrow night in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium.
Yeah, it's going to be great, and your chance to win in 20 minutes from now. Don't call now.
Yeah, don't call now.
Yeah, because Ross is not picking up the phone right now. When we go to break is when he will look at the phones. He'll probably hang up on that first batch and then answer.
I'll hang up on, like, multiple batches, man.
Ooh, you heard it right here.
Yeah, don't mess with Ross today.
No, he's cranky.
No, that's what I do.
Oh, yeah, and don't get cross with him when he does pick up, oh, finally. Oh, he's going to hang up on you immediately.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, pay. Still that keyword for 5 o'clock, and you still have time to text that, P-A-Y, to 200-200 for your chance to win $1,000. Like I said, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Jim is off today. You've got Deb, Jack, and Ross, and we've got some more good news, folks. Orange County school officials announced the mask mandate will be allowed to expire on Saturday. So the school board had met today to discuss possibly extending that for another 6 weeks. Some parents had hoped that they would. saying that younger children are still at risk for contracting COVID. Of course, the CDC is expected to approve pediatric doses, which could begin as soon as next week. So, again, Orange County's face mandate will be allowed to expire on Saturday as originally planned.
And that is Seminole County as well. They say starting Monday, November 1st, masks are optional. My daughter reports back that's pretty much how it's been going. So far. Because, the official policy in Seminole County was parents could opt out with a letter, but she said there are plenty of people just, not wearing it, and some teachers too.
Yeah, exactly. And some people just don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
The contentiousness over the mask debate.
Yeah.
Weather-wise, I know we just had another EAS alert interrupt the broadcast. This one was for Brevard County. Still have that strong line of storms, especially south, Osceola, Indian River County. Still some showers in Orange County as well, heading into Volusia. So pretty much, especially if you're on the roads, just pack your patience, allow for some extra time because we still have some squally weather around. The good news is, though, is after this main batch, which is pretty much stretched from Daytona all the way down through Kissimmee and Lakeland, once that passes through within the next 30 to 45 minutes, it should be just some stray showers. Nothing else should be severe. And then just get ready for the cold weather. We're looking forward to daytime highs this weekend, mid-70s, nighttime lows, upper 50s, low 60s.
Is that where you'd like to lock it in?
That to me, yeah.
You like that?
I do. I love that. Cool enough during the day for a light jacket or a light sweater, but you're not sweating and you're not freezing. And then at night, you can put on some comfy sweatpants and snuggle with the one that you love.
Nice. As long as, if we don't need the heat or the AC, that's my sweet spot.
Isn't it? Isn't it nice going home and not hearing it kick on?
Yes.
Also, next Sunday, November 7th, we fall back. So that hour of sleep we had to give up in March, we'll get back next Sunday with daylight saving time again.
In theory. Yeah, so let's see. So you get up if the sunrise,
right?
Is falling back. It's going to be earlier.
Yeah,
that means it gets dark earlier because that's our winter.
So
that's our change of seasons in Florida.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Daylight saving
time. So
time.
instead of 7, it's going to be when we leave here at 7, it'll be dark already.
Oh, it'll be dark by 5:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, by 5:30. But in the morning, hopefully it'll be a little bit safer for the kids at the bus stop.
Yes.
Because right now, the sun doesn't rise till like 6:30 or so, maybe even a little bit later than that.
Yeah.
Don't look for me for that answer.
That's funny.
Yeah, exactly. The person who would genuinely tell us what the perfect time is for sunrise isn't here.
And I'm glad because driving at that time, it's for the kids as well, but also drivers and new drivers. And I have a new driver in my household. And so, I mean, anything to tilt it to be a safer experience, I'm on board.
Yeah, anything. Yeah.
Like I was nervous today because this rain was coming through as she was going to be getting out of school and stuff. It just, it's parents with teen drivers. It's a thing.
When does the comfort take over?
Experience,
time.
time when they're doing it and when they feel comfortable doing it. And my daughter, although she was the one who passed her test on the first go around, she does well, but she doesn't have that confidence yet.
Right.
She feels nervous about it. And so, we go out together and stuff, and it doesn't help when you got a guy in the truck behind you beeping because you are waiting so you can see left before you make a right on red. And, the impatience of some drivers kind of adds to the anxiety that you have to deal with on the road. And that's something that's out there. So it's something she's going to have to deal with. So it's just, I think, time.
But, while you were talking about that, I was thinking about it and I was thinking, I never... driving lessons and stuff, I don't remember encountering the level of road rage that I think our younger drivers are having to deal with. And then again, it could just be geographic. My area, just plenty of farmland to go practice around.
Yeah.
Not too much farmland around Orlando.
Yeah, you do need people to experience road rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because while I get frustrated, it's like, okay, come on, we're doing nothing wrong, nothing illegal, right? And so, and it's like, back off. And then flip side, I was on my way going someplace today, and I'm on a car that's doing like just under the speed limit. And and then we go from a 25 mile an hour road to a 50 mile an hour road, and they're still going under the speed limit.
No.
Right. So,
no.
and it's like, wait, now I want to, I'm getting frustrated, but I'm also trying to put myself in the shoes of that person, realizing that, I want to give that person the same level of, ability to drive and without being a jerk as I would want someone else to give my daughter who's on the road as well. So it was like, it was like a couple miles I was stuck behind this person. Finally, when I was able to get up, and it was just, an older woman, just doing her thing, driving it safely, for her. I'm sure she was spot on the speed limit, in her mind.
Do you find, though, that because it's easier to turn yourself into the driver you want your daughter to encounter than to just try and be a better driver, a better person? There's more incentive to do it because, I want these kinds of drivers for my kid to encounter. So
yeah. Well, it just, and I just wanted to be able to not drive under the speed limit.
That's when I whip out the ludicrous song, "Move, bitch."
Yeah.
Get out the way.
And that's it. But and it's all, what's it about? Is it me getting to a place 90 seconds before I ended up getting there, or is it about the human experience and how we relate to each other's? Because in the end, everything else doesn't matter.
Enjoy the journey, man. It's never about the destination.
I think maybe that experience today is more a lesson about me being in the moment, relaxing, not thinking ahead of where I want to be, but instead focusing on where I am in the moment.
Very zen of you, Jack.
How about that?
That's very zen
I didn't
of
even
you.
meditate today.
I think you just did. I think you just did live on the air. First time taking my driving test, I got failed because he said I put my blinker on too soon.
Ouch. Oh, what a douche.
Yeah, he was having a bad day and he decided to take it out on me.
Yeah. Ross, you passed yours on the first time?
Yeah.
I passed my driver's license test the first time. I think I failed my permit, which was just the test.
The written one, yeah.
But the driving test, you did okay?
Crushed it.
Yeah.
I think the only part that I was nervous about was the quick stop.
The what?
The quick stop. You had to hit your brakes as hard as you can without the tires screeching.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had to watch my daughter do it in my car.
Oh, that's comforting.
As I'm standing next to the tax collector's office while watching the car, so like, oh, she nailed it though.
And nothing wrong with going 45 and a 50.
Oh, when it's only one lane? I have a hard time signing on to that.
You just need that extra walking pace extra. Speed limit, as in the most. There are minimum speed limits as well.
Yeah, you're right.
And as long as they're above that.
In fact,
you're right, Ross.
Troopers in a lot of cases are starting to pull those drivers over because they find that driving under the speed limit is as dangerous, if not more, than driving over the speed limit because that's what encourages other drivers around you to get all road ragey because, as Jack was saying,
pass on the right or go over double lines to pass.
If you want to stay slow, speed limit or below, you have your very own dedicated lane. It's the far right lane. You can't get hassled in that lane because that's where slower traffic move right.
Here's the thing, though. I'm sure that there's some truth to that, but if you're going 45 in a 50, that statement would not account and say that 45 in a 50 is more dangerous than going 60 in a 50.
Yeah, because if that forces someone to pass, so they're crossing a double yellow line, breaking the law there, they have to speed to get past that person. So it's just creating a more dangerous situation. Now, did that person legally do anything wrong? No. Did the person passing them make a couple bad decisions and break the law? Yes. But there's blood on the highway. We all bear some of the blame.
Yeah.
You guys are having the You guys are having, what was she wearing logic here.
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah.
Blaming the victim.
You're blaming the victim, the person who's abiding by the law. And
we're just saying, if you're going to drive slower than the speed limit, you might be throwing a little gasoline on the fire of road rage.
Yeah. Another thing I had heard too was
what happened to Zenjack?
I'm working on him. I'm working on him, Ross.
Hey, you just go to Awesome Audio and get you a sweet, sweet sound system. You'll sit in the right-hand lane and just play Ludacris. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Hey, guess what I'm going to listen to on the way home tonight? Because now I can Bluetooth.
45 and a 50. Nothing wrong with 45 and a 50.
But I think,
when it's only one lane?
But I think like on the interstate when you're going 45 and the speed limit is 65, that's when...
No, I'm not doing that.
No, I know. But I'm saying that those are the cases where that much speed below the posted highway speed limit would really cause problems.
And then... And then when we get on a multi-lane road... and I move over, then this person moves over, I move over again, and then I speed up, and then this person suddenly finds the accelerator? Come on.
Yeah.
I think that little old lady was messing with me.
I think she was.
Someone
just texted us at 77031. I'm from Long Island. 45 means 60.
Anyway, listen, so ultimately,
yes,
you want a healthier way to look at it. You get where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be, and that person in front of you that might be slowing you down might have just saved you from being in a horrific car accident.
I think of that all the time. Whenever you want to get stressed, just remember those 10 seconds could have meant the difference between an accident. And you know what? This is a moot argument because right now the roads are too slick to even probably be going the speed limit.
I like how you said probably.
Yeah.
Well, it depends because I know I hydroplane. I know how my vehicle, when it encounters...
She aims to do that.
No, that's hard. Not unless I'm drifting. Come on now. Not unless I'm drifting. Hey, we've got a holiday this weekend, and we never did talk about our Twitter poll. Jack, I'm going to have you do that, but while you get that accessible, I'm going to let folks know that our blog, JimColbertLive.com, we have some really funny videos up there, including one that Ross had posted yesterday about when NFL commentators make a weed joke. Also, we have a trailer for the new Buzz Lightyear getting his own movie with David Bowie, and if you've never seen a tornado cross the street, you can see it at JimColbertLive.com, not to mention the very viral video of a Florida Amazon driver making a special delivery. That video's been seen over 10 million times.
Quite popular, that one. It's a quick one, too, but it's like you wonder, there is nothing. Is there anything that guy can say to save his job?
No, because no. No. There's no, she didn't come out carrying a package.
Yeah,
hey now.
She left it behind.
Exactly.
The Twitter poll at Jim Colbert Show on Twitter. Did you ever travel to trick or treat in more affluent neighborhoods?
Yeah, I've always wondered that.
Did you?
No. We trick or treat just from around where we lived.
Yeah.
Where we could walk.
Same.
Yeah. Ross, did you ever go to richer areas? Of course, you live in Naples. So that's pretty much... all full-size candy bars.
No, I think it's full-size candy bars and Oxys.
That's Southwest Florida, baby.
There you go.
I think I stayed in my apartment complex.
Oh, ouch.
Ow.
You ready to give away some Rolling Stones tickets?
I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready, Ross.
Oh, yeah.
All right, load up those phones because we're going to play Brad's Trivia next, and we want you to win those tickets to see the Rolling Stones tomorrow night. So load up the phones at 407-916-1041. And for those who thought I gave out the incorrect word, I did not. The keyword for 5 o'clock was pay. P-A-Y, but we've got another one coming up for you in about 20 minutes or so. But we're going to play trivia next right here on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
We have a prize. Get on board at 407-916-1041. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is brought to you by Cento Family Moving and Storage. That's CENTO Moving.com.
This is former Notre Dame quarterback Brady Quinn. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by DuckDuckGo. The Tennessee Titans are going old school with a run-first approach that has lifted them into a tie for the best record in the AFC. Derrick Henry is pulling this team along as he leads the NFL in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns with no fumbles. The Titans have had back-to-back wins over the Bills and the Chiefs, and the Titans' defense is top 10 against the pass and in the red zone. I'm Chris Collinsworth.
What is it that makes you uniquely you? Well, DuckDuckGo doesn't think that's any of their business, and frankly, it shouldn't be the business of any tech company. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo.
Looking for healthcare coverage? Here's some great news. United Healthcare individual and family plans are now available on the healthcare marketplace. 80% of enrollees can find a plan for $10 or less a month after tax credits. Visit buyuhc.com to shop and learn more. CMS Newsroom, March 12, 2021. Policies have exclusions, limitations, and terms under which the policy may be continued in force or discontinued. For costs and complete coverage details, contact your insurance agent or United Healthcare.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month per line. No contracts, no added taxes or fees. Includes nationwide 5G. Save up to 60% with Spectrum Mobile. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month. Call 855-438-2999 or visit a store near you.
Offer valid for new customers on 2+ unlimited lines. Spectrum Internet required. Savings based on 2-line comparison of unlimited plans among major national carriers as of 9/20/21. Prepaid excluded. Restrictions apply.
Thinking about divorce? Kramer Law. OneFirmForLife.com. Office is Altamont Springs.
Fast Wi-Fi. You use it to connect just about everything, which means having fast Wi-Fi matters. A lot. That's why Xfinity offers gig speed Wi-Fi, the fastest Wi-Fi you can get. That's a big deal. It's a big deal for streaming big games, having big meetings, and making big plans. It's a big deal for families with 1 kid, or 2 kids, or 3 kids. Especially if there's 1 kid who has enough devices for 10 kids. It's a big deal for gamers who are streaming while someone else is posting about their virtual spin class. And yet, it's also a big deal for a quiet Friday night in, because fast Wi-Fi makes everything better. Now through October 31st, ask how to get a special offer of $300 back when you get gig speed internet, or get started with up to 50 megabits per second download speed for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Click, call, or visit an Xfinity store today. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and compatible gateway. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Offer requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/31/21. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
Hey, Central Florida, it's time to up your standard of driving. RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. Are you sick of driving a car you hate? Raise the bar in a nice new car and lower your monthly payment at the same time. Used cars from just $69 per month. New cars from just $129 per month. Raise the bar and I'll get more for your old car. We'll pay up to $5,000 over appraised value for your clunker. Is your credit score lower than you like? We will help you get approved. That's what makes us your car dealer next door. Give it a try. I'm raising the bar and making my best offer ever. Like brand new Mirage's 43 miles per gallon lifetime warranty. And introducing the all-new 2022 Outlander in stock and ready for delivery. Plus check out our certified used cars. Monthly payments from just $69 per month. Trade-ins will pay over appraised value. So get here quick. I'm RC Hill, your car dealer next door. Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Mirage 900, 72 months. 2.9 APR, $9 down, $249 payment plus tax tag fees. Max trade incentive based on purchase.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Companies. If you thought you missed your chance to refinance and save, think again. Mortgage rates have recently dropped, and Rocket Mortgage can help you save big when you call 8338-ROCKET today. For example, with a $250,000 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, you could get a new low rate under 3%. If your current rate is over 3.75%, you could lower your payment by over $100 a month, saving thousands in interest. But you've got to act now, because no one knows how long these low rates will last. So when you need a simple way to get big savings, Rocket can. Call us today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com. That's 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Refinance offer assumes a rate of 2.99%, 3.21% APR, 70% loan-to-value ratio for the cost of 1.75 points. $4,375 due at closing. Monthly payment of $1,052.66. Taxes and insurance not included. Payment will be greater. Rates current as of 7/26/21. Conditions apply. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org number 3030.
What are the core values at International Diamond Center?
Integrity, stand behind your product, be involved in the community, give back if you've been blessed, and take care of your people.
That's Keith LeClaire at IDC, who along with his wife Peggy just announced the creation of the Fifth Sea Foundation, the charitable arm of IDC.
When God blesses you, you want to be able to reach out to make a difference in the lives of so many different people.
Peggy, Keith, and the rest of the IDC family created the Fifth C Foundation to focus on 3 key initiatives: give kids a chance, support military families, and end human trafficking.
Pick the ones that are closest to your heart, stay true to it, provide, and help society. That's what IDC is all about.
The Fifth C Foundation, a focused and more impactful approach to making a difference in our community, helping to fund and volunteering with organizations that align with IDC and the LeClaire family mission.
This is my passion.
International Diamond Center, family owned for more than 35 years, blessed with tens of thousands of loyal customers, and honored to give back to our community.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
Take a break from the flame war. Your racist brother-in-law isn't going anywhere. Real Radio Orlando on Facebook. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
Happy Friday Eve. Yeah. Way to jam it on, Jack. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Thank you for spending part of your Thursday with us. Jack taking a day off. You've got Deb, Jack, Ross, and your last chance to win some Rolling Stones tickets right here with trivia. First, let's tickle and take a look at the sauce jar.
Well, as you mentioned, Deb, it's a pair of tickets to see the Rolling Stones tomorrow night, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. If you can go, this is your chance to win our final pair of tickets. Once again, shout out to Glory, our promotions manager, who secured all of these. We had a lot of fun this week playing some great music, but more than that, making some listeners extremely happy and excited about, the rock band.
Yeah, exactly. The rock band.
Doing it in Tampa tomorrow night.
Thank you, Glory. Thank you so much for securing us this last pair here. So now can we take a look at Ross's sauce jar?
We have a pair of Rolling Stone tickets.
Oh.
That is your sauce jar, which is brought to you by...
Back to you, Deb.
Cento Family Moving and Storage. Support a local Orlando moving and storage company. They can handle your move. It can be local. It can be long distance. It can be residential. It can be commercial. And if you mention the Jim Colbert Show, you'll get a discount. So book them today at centomoving.com. That's CENTO moving.com. What can I say, guys? Used to the usual cues.
Yeah. Just a minute. Wait. What sauce? Back to you. What do we have in the sauce jar?
We have a pair of Rolling Stone tickets.
Kiss mine.
Let's do it.
All right. Who goes first?
That is the $1 million question,
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly. Literally, who goes first?
Let's welcome Stephanie on line 2.
Ooh, Stephanie. How are you doing, Stephanie?
Hi. I am doing great.
Good, excellent. Thank you for calling. You want to play a little game?
Sure.
Oh yeah, no big deal, right?
Let's do it.
Game show.
All right, this is courtesy of Brad. Thank you so much, Brad. Stephanie, I have 4 statements. One of them is a lie. Find that lie, and you will be rocking out to the Rolling Stones tomorrow night. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. On this day, back in 1974, actor, producer, singer, animal rights activist, big joker, Joaquin Phoenix was born. Here are 3 fun facts about the unconventional actor and 1 award-winning lie. Number 1, he and River Phoenix are the first brothers to be nominated for Acting Academy Awards. Number 2, he was personally chosen by Johnny Cash to play him in Walk the Line after being impressed by his performance in Gladiator. Number 3, he turned down the role of John Nash in A Beautiful Mind, which went to Russell Crowe. Or number 4, he was an avid breakdancer back in the day. Which of those is the lie?
I miss Jimmy being able to give me his tell.
Line of the day.
This is Rolling Stones tickets. We had to take the tell out, Stephanie.
We had to bring in the heavy hitter of Brad.
Let's go with the second one.
The second one is true, Stephanie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't say it.
I'm not going to say it. You're a loser. I didn't say that, Stephanie.
Well, it sounded like you.
Who goes next, Ross?
Let's welcome Dylan on line 4.
Dylan. How you doing, Dylan?
Doing good.
All right, you ready? You've got a 1 out of 3 chance here. Here we go.
I get it.
All right, listen carefully. Number 1. He and River Phoenix are the first brothers to be nominated for Acting Academy Awards. He turned down the role of John Nash in A Beautiful Mind, which went to Russell Crowe. Or number 3, he was an avid breakdancer back in the day.
I'm going to go with number 2.
Number 2 is the answer.
Oh!
The correct answer.
You
Dylan,
won, dude!
You are the winner.
Dude, yes!
Yeah. Crank those horns. Thank you, Brian. Or Brad.
What is it? No, wait. No, the winner.
This is the winner. Dylan is the winner.
Dylan, yeah.
Dylan is the
not
winner.
Brian, not Brad, but Dylan. You're going to the show. Are you going, or are you're going to give them away?
Oh, I'm going.
All right, buddy.
Yay. That's what we wanted to hear.
Nice.
That's what we wanted to hear. Yes, that is why it's the lie. Thank you, Dylan. Hang on. Ross is going to get your details, and then I'm going to call you later and beg to have those tickets.
Aw.
Okay. It turns out that was not the movie he turned the role down. He did turn down the role of Dirk Diggler in Boogie Nights, which went to Mark Wahlberg.
I would have loved to have seen Joaquin Phoenix. But how young would he have been for A Beautiful Mind?
I don't know.
I mean, Joaquin is getting up there now. I mean, if you watch the movie The Joker, you're like, yeah, you got some wrinkles now.
I know. It's amazing to see. Here's some other quick facts about Joaquin Phoenix before we get to Ross Thoughts. Congratulations again, Dylan, winning those tickets to go see the Rolling Stones, the last pair that we have.
She's not clapping. Those are twerks.
Those man, I wish. I wish. His early acting credits list him as Leaf Phoenix.
So, all right. So, Joaquin Phoenix today turns 47. He would have been 26 or 25 when they filmed A Beautiful Mind.
I think that could have worked.
I think so, too.
I think just Joaquin in anything.
I love Joaquin.
He's going to make it happen.
I love him. Well, close friends. He's close friends with Matt Damon, Vince Vaughn, Keanu Reeves, and Casey Affleck.
Yeah, Russell Crowe, who played the part in Beautiful Mind, 10 years older, 57.
Oh, wow.
And shares a birthday with moi.
Really?
Yes.
Well, there.
Different year. He's older.
He's way to save that one, Jack.
You got it.
Announced his retirement from acting in October 2008 and claimed he wanted to pursue a career as a rapper. Of course, that was a hoax. His Joker co-star, Robert De Niro, is his favorite actor. And finally, about Joaquin Phoenix, he has been in 3 films that were Oscar nominated for Best Picture. Gladiator, Her, and...
Is it Joker?
Joker.
Oh.
Exactly.
Watch out a couple nights ago.
Gladiator won the category. So congratulations again to Dylan going to see the
Rolling Stones, our final pair of tickets. And sorry to the people who didn't win. You know, we wish everyone could have them. But, we were psyched that we were able to give away 5 pair.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there were Hey, but at least we still have $1,000.
We do.
We have $1,000. Another keyword coming up in just 7 minutes. But first, Ross, what do you have coming up for Ross Thoughts today?
I can't believe this. I stumbled across a small group of people that you know that they exist. And I'm talking about the healthy food for trick-or-treaters.
Oh, no.
It's not funny, Jack. It's a crime.
Have an apple slice.
God. Let's just talk about those people for Ross Thoughts for a little bit here.
All right. We're going to do that next right here on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Plus, your next keyword, keep it here.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center, the lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry.
Showers are making the roads slick out there, so take it easy if you have to be on the roads. If you're traveling into Polk County, heads up traveling west on I-4. There's a crash approaching County Road 557, taking up 2 right lanes. Westbound travel is still solid on the interstate between Fairbanks Avenue and Colonial Drive, and also between Sand Lake Road and Central Florida Parkway. Southbound 417 still a problem at the ramp to westbound 408. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by SeaWorld. Surprise the kids and kids at heart with trick-or-treating and family fun at Spooktacular. After sundown, gather your fearless friends for terrifying haunted houses and more at Hallow Scream. With treats by day and frights by night, the Halloween excitement doesn't stop this fall at SeaWorld Orlando.
Saturday, October 30th, join our friends from Nation's Trucks over at Henry's Depot in Sanford as the world-famous Reverend Horton Heat will be performing live for one night only. All general admission and VIP tickets are available right now at henrysdepot.com.
If your grocery delivery is just okay, that's not okay. But good news, now Kroger is here to not just deliver groceries, but over-deliver with freshness guaranteed. And the coolest trucks, literally, they're refrigerated to beat the heat, so your salad always has that farm fresh snap. Sound more than okay? Then order today at Kroger.com. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
For a limited time, you can get $15 off your next 3 orders for savings up to $45. Offer valid with digital coupon while supplies last.
Hey, Orlando. Now you can get treated for everything from chest pains to ankle sprains at a third of the cost and half the time of an average ER visit. Say hello to a better emergency care experience. Say hello to GuideWell Emergency Doctors. Operated by Crucial Care, time is based on the American College of Emergency Physicians. Cost comparison based on 2016 actuarial analysis of hospital-based ER visits.
It's Super Cash time at Old Navy. Right now, redeem your $10 in Super Cash and save $10 on every $25 purchase. Use it on everything, even everyday magic deals. Go to Old Navy or OldNavy.com today. Valid 10/23 through 10/31. Excludes gift cards and clearance. See OldNavy.com/supercash for more details.
Need to turn your home equity into cash? This is Robert Palmer, and home values are at an all-time high. Smart homeowners are accessing home equity at today's low rates. But don't use your home equity to pay closing costs. Let me pay them instead. Visit rpfunding.com for details. NMLS 7168, Equal Housing.
The Social Security Administration's computer servers are 45 years old. Computer servers at Health and Human Services are 50. Maybe that's how cyber criminals hacked U.S. Census Bureau's computers, where everything about you is stored. The threat of some cyber thief stealing your credit card is not your biggest risk. Your massive risk is that he takes over ownership of your home. It's called home title theft, and the FBI calls it one of the fastest growing crimes. Cyber criminals simply hack into vulnerable government, bank, or mortgage company servers where copies of your home's title is stored. He forges your signature, stating that you sold your home to him. Then he borrows on your home and leaves you in debt. You won't know until collection notices show up. Protect your most valuable asset. Go to HometitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim. And use promo code RADIO for 30 free days of protection. Again, that's HometitleLock.com, promo code RADIO. HometitleLock.com.
Buying a car can be really, really overwhelming. Edmunds has been solving that problem for about 50 years, making it easy for you to buy the right car for you. You can search by color or by model or by the special features, the engine type, the drivetrain, the price, distance from your house, much, much more. They can even find the dealership that will offer home delivery. You got to go to Edmunds.com to find the best car rankings for you. That's EDMUNDS.com. Edmunds.com.
Here's a fact. COVID hospitalizations of young people have tripled since the start of summer. Also a fact, vaccines are highly effective in preventing hospitalizations and deaths, even from the Delta variant. If you've got questions about COVID vaccines, talk to a doctor, because our kids are irreplaceable. We can do this. Find vaccines near you at vaccines.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Big news from Simply Safe Home Security. Okay. Actually, I think the horns are too much. That's better. Big news. The new wireless outdoor security camera is here. Yes, Simply Safe's award-winning home security just got even better, taking whole home protection to a whole new level. Okay, I'm missing the horns. Simply Safe is celebrating this new camera by offering free shipping for a limited time. Visit simplysafe.com today.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware, toolsacehardware.com.
Gibson Truck World professionally installs quality Pro Comp lifts. First, we install the track bar drop bracket and drop pitman arm. Next, we install the coil springs. Then, we install the rear lift block along with new U-bolts. We also mount new 37-inch Toyo tires and 20-inch fuel wheels. Lastly, all Gibson lifted trucks are aligned with our state-of-the-art Hunter system. Only Gibson Truck World will re-torque your suspension after 30 days free of charge. Why go anywhere else? Buy your lifted truck from Gibson Truck World. We are the king of lifted trucks.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando. It gets hot in the summertime, and last year, I'm so glad I found Mills Air because they were able to switch out my old system for a Carrier system, and I saved so much money when it comes to my power bill. It is millsair.com. That's millsair.com. Have them check out your system, millsair.com.
Any legal issue, Kramer Law, onefirmforlife.com. Offices Altamont Springs.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lynch Studio. Car accidents, other injuries, call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Text the nationwide keyword BILLS, 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 to the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's BILLS, to the number 200-200. Good luck.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Hope you're having a great Thursday, and we really appreciate you spending part of your day with us. Hope you just got that keyword, bills. We'd like to help pay your bills, so text BILLS to 200-200, then wait by your phone. You'll know by 7 whether or not you won that $1,000. Then we got another keyword for you right up until 10 o'clock. As I said, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Jim is off. You still have Deb. You've got Jack.
Yep.
You've got Ross Thoughts.
Yeah.
He looks
It's
cranky.
weird.
Open it up.
Oh,
It's
he
funny.
is.
Sometimes
You know,
it's Ross.
perceiving
Spelled like sauce.
someone as cranky
It's Ross Thoughts.
kind of
Makes them cranky.
backfires. But I don't think I'm in a cranky mood. With that said, we're about to talk about people who hand out healthy food for trick-or-treats. What's up with you? Why do you think you're better than all of us?
I just want you to know that when I was at the store last night and walked by a brightly colored package that I thought was candies and realized it was pretzels, I walked away.
Well, there's nothing wrong with. I love pretzels.
I love pretzels too, but not at Halloween.
Well, if they're little bags of pretzels, that works.
Only for your parents.
I know. I was just thinking that's what I would take out of my
Exactly.
daughter's Halloween bag.
And
Yeah.
I'd be like, Mom, Dad, you want some pretzels?
I'd miss those days. Is it taking the kids trick or treating and then picking out what I want?
Really?
Yeah, I had one neighbor who would put little bags of Famous Amos cookies in them. Oh, it's so good.
And your kids would be like, no, I don't want cookies?
No,
they'd be sleeping.
Nice.
Oh, see what you have to look forward to, Ross. That's
I
their
don't-
payment for
Daddy, where'd all my candy go? I thought there was more than this.
That would be weird to be just dropping Activia in people's, pillowcases. Do kids even still use pillowcases? They got like buckets now.
I think the teenagers are real prone to the pillowcases because they can carry a lot and they're strong.
I used to do that. And,
The pillowcase?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was back in the late 70s.
I remember my first instance of healthy food when I was trick-or-treating.
Oh, no. Was it an apple?
No. I knocked on the door, and this woman handed me an orange slice. And I thought, bitch, I ain't fighting scurvy.
You don't know.
What are we doing here, Miss Jenkins?
At many-
Smith, it's a divorce.
at so many places on the planet, at so many different times in the space-time continuum, that is a delicacy. It's why you get it in Christmas stockings as well, because that would be a treat, and that truly is a treat.
It really was. I mean, Laura Ingalls in Little House on the Prairie in the books, one of her favorite Christmases was when she received an orange.
And what decade was that?
18-something.
When slavery and racism was,
Not everything was better back then, but there were some things that were more appreciated.
Yeah, and then things got better. Things got better. All right, you can have orange-flavored stuff.
Right.
But what are you tossing a fruit at me for?
Was it a whole orange or just a slice?
It was a slice.
I'm telling you.
You got to make them last, buddy. I don't know how many kids are showing up.
If I remember, her whole thought process was like, to keep you going. Or you can make my trip shorter by giving me the goods. Now I have to go to another house. You know the deal. Give me chocolate, give me sugar, and put those two things together. Not an orange.
Did you ever get a toothbrush?
God, don't get me started on the toothbrush families. What are they doing?
Oh.
Also, if someone gives you a toothbrush as an adult, right?
Yeah.
That means they're trying to tell you something. They're trying to be like, yo, you got a black tooth. I just don't get these people that are throwing down healthy stuff for Halloween. Just turn the light off. Go home. Watch a movie. You're not there. Don't have kids knocking on your door just to get let down with a kale salad.
I don't know. I think you have a listener here to fight. Someone just texted us 77031. Years ago, my fiance would get mad at me because I insisted on handing out little boxes of raisins at Halloween, you buzzkill. And you know what? The kids loved it.
Raisins are not bad. Yeah, because then you can make a kazoo with the Sun-Made box when you were done.
You're trying to help out kids' fiber? What are they doing with raisins? No one... You know what?
They really dress up Bran.
Those kids did not love the raisins.
No.
You know what they were? They were nice.
Right.
They went, thank you. And also, it's a quick transaction here. So they probably didn't even recognize that you were betraying them and stabbing them in their little kids' backs.
It was dark.
It was dark.
It's dark out. Also, they can't see through their mask. They can't see through their Elmo mask. And that's lucky for you, because if they weren't wearing a mask, you would just see a face of disappointment handing out raisins.
Trick or treat for UNICEF.
Oh.
Did you have that?
What?
Other kids would be kind enough to trick or treat for UNICEF, but I was too
I remember
greedy.
at school they used to give us the orange boxes or the cardboard, and you'd fold it into a box, and then you'd collect. And Ross, you'd go trick or treat for UNICEF, and you get the candy, and then they'd put some change, usually pennies, in your little UNICEF box, and then the next day you'd bring it back to school, and it raised money for UNICEF.
So back in the day, trick or treating also had an aspect of panhandling.
Yes,
It was for charity. Although my stupid ass neighbors growing up would give us a handful of pennies.
What are they doing?
And all it would do is weigh your bag down.
Yeah.
I hated those neighbors too.
Listen, if you are tossing out granola bars, you're right on the line, because there are chocolate covered granola bars.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And for some reason, kids will do terrible things to a granola bar. Kids love granola bars. I still recognize real. I appreciate a good granola bar. But if you're at house and you're tossing out granola bars, I'm assuming the dad has some yoga pants. Okay.
What about some Go-Gurts?
That's not going to travel.
Dairy. You don't
well.
want to give dairy.
Yeah, you don't want dairy over there. That's weird. I don't even know if Go-Gurts are still a thing.
They are. In fact, now they've got Glow-Gurts.
That sounds like a problem.
They glow in the dark for Halloween.
That sounds like that slipped through the FDA cracks right there.
Or someone's crack.
I don't understand. Here's another one, and this isn't even like a health one. It's just so odd to me. But like the popcorn balls.
Oh,
I got one of those ones. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What's up with the popcorn balls? I'm eating this snack like I'm a damn gerbil. Or like a squirrel.
I remember I had one lady, she'd make her own popcorn, and then put it in, like saran wrap, and then with a twist tie on it. So it was homemade popcorn, not even in like Ziploc bags, but in like saran wrap with zip tied up.
But going forward and thinking in 2021 in the midst of a pandemic and just everything we've learned about germs, the idea of someone making popcorn and then mushing it with their bare hands and putting it into a ball and then giving it to you.
What is the adhesive on these popcorn
That's a good
balls?
question. I do not know.
It's like corn syrup.
Okay.
Yummy.
Yeah, and then they are one of the most frustrating things to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They crumble.
Yeah.
They're not even sweet.
They're not good. They're a mess. You got that kernel still in there. Hey, listen, Jack, you have that popcorn ball. How old were you when you ate it?
I started at age 6. I finished at about 16.
And guess what? You got a kernel still back in there. You got a kernel in your mouth that has
You ain't wrong.
experienced the disco.
Not to mention, when you look at it, you're hoping that that's an eyelash that you're seeing that's trapped in that sugary popcorn ball. It's like, man, well, I don't know.
I did get an unexpected treat one year.
What?
And I totally blacked this out. I did not remember it because we've talked about this and questioned if it ever happened. And apparently it happened to me because my mom confirmed it. But I got a candy bar with a needle in it.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I bit into it. And my mom was like, wait a minute. And she grabbed it. And there was a needle. I had to call the police and stuff. I didn't even remember this. And my mom was telling me about it.
Like a needle, like a syringe? Like a pin.
Yeah. Push through the outside of the the candy bar.
Damn.
How about that?
Yeah.
Because they used to,
that was the fear.
They used to say, "Oh, we'll X-ray your
Razor
candies,
blades.
yeah, razor blades,
And
this
the
and that."
apples.
And I remember Jim Phillips used to always say that, that didn't happen. That was just the hospital doing good PR and whatnot. But apparently, not only did it happened to me.
Damn.
According to my mom. I was like, really? Like, yep.
I mean, that's one way to tell if they listen to the band Korn, I guess. The last snack that also makes me go like on the line, but that's still a big no for me, dog. That's a no for me,
What do
dog.
you got? What do you got?
Fruit snacks.
Oh,
wait.
What kind
like
of
the
fruit
gummy
snacks?
fruit snacks?
Gummy fruit snacks.
Like the
are-
roll-ups?
No, fruit roll-ups. You good? If you throw
That's
down
a fruit snack, right?
That is not a fruit snack, Jack.
What about strawberry Pop-Tarts? Is that a fruit snack?
If you're handing out just raw Pop-Tarts, are they still in the package? That's still a weird giveaway.
No. You got to break them apart because there's 2 in a package, so it would be 1 per kid.
No. Making a
that
mess.
Jack stretching that dollar, man.
If you're handing out fruit snacks, you probably are into, you have a Peloton attitude without a Peloton, probably. You're acting like you're better than everybody else on your block. You probably signed up for a racquetball class or something.
What about Halloween pencils?
Oh, God. Oh. They're not going to be used, and they taste terrible. Okay? And why are you giving me something that's themed Halloween on the day of Halloween?
A month ago, probably a good time.
Exactly, yeah.
You got to be tossing me Thanksgiving pencils.
Yeah. How about Christmas? You get an early jump on the Christmas holiday.
That's weird, though, to be getting pencils. No. Yeah, this is for school. How about you give me the Snickers, Grandma? How about you milk my way?
Whoa.
Grandma. Sorry, Milky Way.
Milky Way. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew, wow.
That was weird at the end. We were going well, and then I said milk my way, and that's someone's tuning in right at that moment.
Yeah, they are.
And you're like, okay. Well, he trick or treats kind of weird.
He has that special sign outside his house.
Ross Thoughts is brought to you by Charleston Chews, most underrated chocolate for trick-or-treaters.
There you go.
Love a Charleston Chew.
Come on now, let's go Charleston Chew.
Yeah.
Chew on my Charleston.
Whoa,
Not just a great... I'm sorry. Not just a good dance move, but a really fun time to chew on.
Are you still talking about the candy bar?
Do you know Charles?
The Charleston.
Of course.
Charleston. Yeah. What? What are we doing here, guys?
I don't know.
Charleston Chews is phenomenal. Freeze them, eat them. I just
Microwave
like it.
them.
And they're fighting racism because they're both white and black. Those are your Ross thoughts. I'm out. Peace.
Speaking of Halloween, go to Jim Colbert, the Jim Colbert Show on Twitter, where you can vote in our poll. Were you ever trucked to different neighborhoods to take advantage of like the Glenn Klosmans of the world who gave out full-size candy bars? And then also don't forget, Bills is your 6 o'clock keyword, BILLS. Text that to 200-200 for your shot at $1,000. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more Halloween frivolity on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Instagram, it's not just for dog pick. Oh my God, look at this cute puppy. At Real Radio 1041. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Klosman Law Traffic Center. Car crash? Call Klosman Law.
Well, officials have cleared that accident southbound 417 onto westbound travel on the 408, but we're still looking at solid volume heading west on I-4 between Fairbanks Avenue and Colonial Drive, between Sand Lake Road and Central Florida Parkway, and it's busy between World Drive and Osceola Polkline Road. Eastbound travel on I-4 slow between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535. The beach line up to speed. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples Connect has small business shipping covered with premium shipping supplies and UPS services. Now buy one, get one free on select shipping supplies. Plus, get 20% off UPS Express shipping services. Offer ends 10/30. Visit staplesconnect.com/shipping for details. Staples Connect.
Tools Ace Hardware has the best brands in grills. No doubt the Big Green Egg is legendary for a reason. Amazing temperature control, amazing heat. It's unreal, guys. If you don't have one, you got to check them out. Tools Ace Hardware has all that and all the accessories you need. Smoking chips, all the wood you need, not to mention the rubs, the marinades, plus the classic Weber gas and charcoal grills, wood pellet fueled Traeger grills for that incredible flavor, and the best price for gas refills in all of Central Florida. Under $15 for a 20-pound tank, and that's all 20 pounds. Unlike those tank swaps that only give you 15 pounds, and they're actually more money. Right now, also the perfect time to save on fertilizer for your lawn for the spring. Large selection of Scott's fertilizers, plus Sunnyland fertilizers, and they're made for Florida lawn products ready for you right now. Tools Ace Hardware. Don't forget to pick up garden soil, potting mix, everything to make your yard beautiful. It's Tools Ace Hardware with 11 locations here in Central Florida. Chances are there's one near you. And remember, purchase online for in-store pickup, curbside, or even delivered to your home. It's toolsacehardware.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware. toolsacehardware.com.
You like it iced. You like it hot. You like it sweet, not sweet. Cold brew, nitro cold brew, different bean varieties, specialty coffees, various coffee bar toppings. In summary, we have coffee. So much coffee. Is that what you want? Oh, we know. 7-Eleven, take it to 11.
See 7-Eleven app for participating U.S. stores.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. Get your taste buds ready for a blast-off. Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex is launching 2 irresistible ways to get a taste of space. October 8th through November 5th, join us for Fall Bites, where you can enjoy fresh fall flavors and local craft beers at our Orbit and Moon Rock cafes. And it all leads up to a culinary journey, a progressive dinner, and Mars-Teeny Shake-Off on November 5th. Tickets are going fast, so visit KennedySpaceCenter.com today.
The Social Security Administration's computer servers are 45 years old. Computer servers at Health and Human Services are 50. Maybe that's how cyber criminals hacked U.S. Census Bureau's computers, where everything about you is stored. The threat of some cyber thief stealing your credit card is not your biggest risk. Your massive risk is that he takes over ownership of your home. It's called home title theft, and the FBI calls it one of the fastest growing crimes. Cyber criminals simply hack into vulnerable government, bank, or mortgage company servers where copies of your home's title is stored. He forges your signature, stating that you sold your home to him. Then he borrows on your home and leaves you in debt. You won't know until collection notices show up. Protect your most valuable asset. Go to HometitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim. And use promo code RADIO for 30 free days of protection. Again, that's HometitleLock.com, promo code RADIO. HomeTitleLock.com.
It's Super Cash time at Old Navy. Right now, redeem your $10 in Super Cash and save $10 on every $25 purchase. Use it on everything, even everyday magic deals. Go to Old Navy or OldNavy.com today. Valid 10/23 through 10/31. Excludes gift cards and clearance. See OldNavy.com/supercash for more details.
What day is it?
It's a good day to save at Wawa. Get 15 cents off per gallon when you use the Wawa app to fuel up, now through October. Just pull in and pull up the app. Enter your pump number and pay. You're ready to start fueling and start saving.
We're going to Wawa right now. Oh, and don't forget your phone.
So tap the app and save 15 cents off per gallon at Wawa. Available now through October.
You're still talking? Let's go.
Gotta have a Wawa. Before your morning gives you this,
Ready for that 7:30 meeting?
give your morning the morning it deserves at Wawa. From savory sizzlies to fresh baked goods to handcrafted coffee or espresso beverages, Wawa has the combination of things to make your morning go smoothly, no matter what combination of things your morning throws at you. Maple Harvest handcrafted beverages are back. Or try the new Ice Spice Caramel Oat Milk Latte. Good mornings start at Wawa.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month per line. No contracts, no added taxes or fees. Includes nationwide 5G. Save up to 60% with Spectrum Mobile. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month. Call 855-438-2999 or visit a store near you.
Offer valid for new customers on 2+ unlimited lines. Spectrum Internet required. Savings based on 2-line comparison of unlimited plans among major national carriers as of 9/20/21. Prepaid excluded. Restrictions apply.
Look at the shower.
I know, low water pressure.
It's a dribble. How can I rinse and repeat with a dribble?
You can't.
So we're calling Repipe Specialist to repipe the whole house.
Okay.
Oh, look, someone forgot to flush.
I did not. No, don't.
That's another reason. Leaks.
Got leaks or low water pressure? Repipe Specialist can fix it by repiping with new copper pipe or PEX tubing. Call 407-449-8973 for a free in-home estimate and pay nothing down and no payments or interest for a year. That's 407-449-8973 or visit repipe.com.
There's a whole new spin on pumpkin to love at Dunkin'. Sip into fall with the new Pumpkin Cream Cold Brew or a Pumpkin Spice Signature Latte. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
Killer hits, commercial free. That's Halloween radio on the free iHeart app. This spooky station is filled with non-stop Halloween hits. Or treat yourself to hundreds of spine-chilling tales told around campfires on Ghost Stories Radio.
No, don't.
Plus, iHeart helps turn your house into the neighborhood's haunted headquarters with 3D Haunted House Radio. Download the free iHeart app today, where everything you need for Halloween is all there, waiting for you. iHeart. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show and happy Thursday, better known as Friday Eve. Hope you're well on your way home. We've got you covered well up until 7 o'clock and then for the rest of the time after that. Because, Jack, I really can't figure out a time when you can have to turn Real Radio 104.1 off.
I never do.
You know, there's no point.
Yeah.
There's really no point. And we do have your $1,000 keyword bills, BILLS. Still time to text that to 200-200 for your chance to win $1,000. Next keyword coming up at 7, then an 8, then a 9, then a 10. And Jack made a very important point at the beginning of this contest.
Yeah?
Don't sleep on those later keywords.
They get a little less play. Now here, but think about it, because on the East Coast it's 10, but, you know, California, they're playing as well. It's 7 there.
Right.
But we still, oh my. And another one of our stations in Orlando had a winner. They're trying to catch us.
Well, they're not.
Well, we still have a lead, but we want to. I like it when Real Radio has more winners than all of our other stations combined.
You and me both.
Yeah. So I think we need our listeners to make sure they're playing and answering their phone an hour later because we want our listeners to win the money.
That's an important point that you made because someone texted us earlier at 77031 saying that they're Girlfriend got a call from a 904 number and didn't answer it.
Oh, that was definitely not us.
That was definitely not us. We believe ours comes from a 513, but it could also say private. It could say, has it said restricted before? Did we get?
Yeah, I think someone else had that because the challenge now is we kind of pinned it down where we knew it was 513 when everyone was working in a normal office environment.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
But now that people kind of work from home and this and that, so sometimes I think they may be using cell phones and whatnot, so it might say private caller or restricted. Yeah.
Which is why it's just not worth the risk. I mean, if you could really use $1,000, I mean, just, no speaky English.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say.
Yeah, if they, what calls do you get? Sometimes they don't say anything. Sometimes it's, my student loans is one.
Really?
They want to help me with my student loans. I don't have any, but thank you. That
so nice.
Buying my house is one. They want to do that, and then the vehicle warranty.
I get a lot of the text messages of, "Hey, Kimberly, it's Lisa.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to call and give me." But what I do want to do is I want to correct something earlier. We had breaking news about the Orange County mask mandate, and I wanted to clear something up. I was erroneous, as someone had pointed out on the texting service. Masking rule at Orange County schools now includes a parental opt-out. So starting on Monday, parents can opt their kids out of wearing a mask. However, they will remain mandatory for staff. God bless you, Ross. So that's the change.
So that's like what Seminole County was.
Right.
And Seminole County on Monday is switching to just optional masks.
Yeah. As it stands right now, I believe Florida is one of the states with the lowest number of COVID cases in the country.
We talked a little bit about this yesterday, and we're starting about this 2-month cycle.
Right.
And how Florida was, we were worse before everyone else. Now we're getting better before everyone else. So you're seeing it kind of ripple through the country.
But at the same time, it also goes to show that we can't completely let our guard down because the Mu variant has just been detected, I believe, in Altamont Springs wastewater. So, and we talked about the Delta Plus, but
I'm not going to be drinking any of that.
You're talking about the text messages that are like, "Hey, let me buy your home."
Yeah,
I got one.
Did you really?
Think about that. I got one.
I think they call that cold texting.
I think
cold calling.
I think whoever sent that text recognizes,
well,
I'm just as much of a homeowner as the homeowner.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, no, he did not get the foster dog. Someone assumed through Ross's thoughts that with your attitude, which has been just a little sour, that it must have meant that your fiance won that argument and you had welcomed the foster dog to your home, but that is not the case.
No, that was a hard no for me. Also, the dog found its owners.
Awesome.
Oh, wonderful.
Yay. That is great. That is awesome news.
We should be happy about a happy ending,
yeah,
Ross.
why are you looking shocked?
No, I was
You're
just
like,
surprised.
damn, you guys really care about the dog.
That's kind of, I was like, you guys haven't even met this dog. There's a lot of foster dogs.
Wow.
It's good news. I agree. It's good news. I just wasn't expecting,
like other people to celebrate it.
Yeah,
and
for
be happy for
to care about other beings,
another sentient creature
just
that
because
just
we
wants
haven't
to
met
love
him.
you. Wow, so cruel.
Also, you guys haven't seen a photo of this dog.
I did. I saw the video that your fiance posted on Facebook, and that dog looks sweet and friendly and playful. And if it weren't for your hard heart,
I can't wait, Dev. I don't trust you on this. Ross, ugly.
4 out of 10.
No, seriously, Jack. He doesn't. No.
A straight 4.
Okay, someone just texted. This is a very good question,
Go
Jack.
ahead. I think I know the answer.
Okay, good. I'm hoping so. Oh my gosh, I just got a call from, quote, possible scam that I ignored. Could it have been the contest?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I do not believe the way that the company is calling people, it would come up as one of those scam likelies.
Okay.
And I guess it's by provider on Verizon. I never get those.
Really?
Never.
Now, I've noticed that since upgrading from my fabulous iPhone 5
to
an iPhone 11, that now it will say spam call, junk call, silenced. So I appreciate the heads up.
You have an 11?
I have an 11.
I'm going to have to go to 13 now.
Yeah, I got an 11.
I don't know. There's 13s are out there, Deb.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
I'm fine with my 11.
That's still, I mean, she could go several years and still be proud of having an 11.
I had that iPhone 5 from, well, no, I did upgrade, but I had an iPhone 4 for like 9-10 years before I finally had to upgrade to a 5.
The real conspiracy is, where's the 9?
I'm getting the 9.
Where is the iPhone 9?
Oh.
They skipped it, Deb.
That's a good point.
They came out with the 8 and the 10 in the same year, 2 years ago.
So where's number 9?
Oh, no, 4 years ago, rather.
Huh.
Yeah, no 9.
That makes you wonder.
And you can't go backwards.
No, you can't. You can never go back, Jack. You can only move forward.
That's right.
Ross, you did hit a nerve on the texting service when it came to your crappy Halloween candy.
We also have Beth.
Do we have Beth?
We have Beth, who is, of course, the queen of this beautiful radio station, and she is Team Charleston Chew.
Is she? Of course. She's got class. Beth knows.
Yeah.
You ever have Goldberg peanut chews?
Oh, yeah. You shatter a tooth on one of those.
They're not bad. I would, for the longest time, they were only in the movie theater, is where you'd find the Goldberg
Really?
peanut chew.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. But now the thing is retro candy because they're like, oh, wait, we could make money on selling 80s candy, 70s and 80s candy to the 70s and 80s kids who are now grown up.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Or the millennials who think it's really cool to walk around with a candy cigarette.
Right.
Who does that?
Well, we used to do it all the time, and it was
Yeah.
great because they had like a little bit of like the powdered sugar at the end of it.
Yeah.
So when you blew out, it would make like a little puff of smoke.
Well, there were two kinds. There was one that actually looked like a cigarette. Was there gum in there?
Oh, I think you're right.
And then there was one where it was just like these white, like chalky things. Yeah.
And then you blow it out, and it would look like you were smoking. Someone also texted to say that they would go to rich houses to trick or treat, and some houses handed out some dollar bills on top of full-size candy bars and bags of gummies. You want to be that house that's going to give out those gummies.
That's just weird to be tossing out cash, though, for Halloween. That's not...
Someone else texted and said they had an old lady in our neighborhood that used to give $1 to every kid.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a little weird. It's cool. It's just odd.
Speaking of odd, do you guys want to dress up tomorrow for Halloween? Or just come as our scary selves?
I'm the only one here with a costume. I feel like this is a trap.
Oh, no. I could come as a gypsy, a pirate's wench, a witch.
Yeah, I've got
have
a
all
box
those-
of costumes, buddy.
Yeah, you do.
You think I haven't been where you are now?
You don't think he wasn't in a costume last night? Ha!
I could wear. I have a sheet that I used for a toga from a party in 2004.
You still have it?
I do because it's got all patriot stuff on it, like the Constitution, and it was. I remember it was when Kerry was running against because I have a Kerry pin on it. Yeah,
Man, you will not get rid of anything, will you?
if it's a costume, I'm like it might be used again.
Yeah. Well, and for me, like a lot of the belly dance. There was a time I was taking belly dancing lessons.
Yeah.
And I still have the finger cymbals and the belt with all the
Deal.
bells on it.
I'm coming dressed up. Deb's going to be a belly dancer.
That's what I was going to be.
Okay, Ross, you can be the belly dancer.
Deb, can I borrow your costume?
I don't know if you've got the hips for it.
I had a gorilla costume. I had to toss it, though.
Ooh.
That's the one you should not have tossed. That's an expensive costume.
He kept the sheet.
It was
and dumped the gorilla costume.
Yeah, it just over time it didn't hold up, and then it was just the hair suit.
Is that a funny way of saying it stank?
No, it was a little bit. I just remember my daughter was young enough where she would freak out when I was wearing that gorilla costume.
I bet. That had to be terrifying.
I remember because we used to do a trick-or-treat event here called Trick or Treat on Radio Street, and the offices would, I
remember that.
We would decorate, and then, families, your kids could come, and then trick or treat in this environment. I remember my wife bringing my daughters, and she might have been 2 or 3, but seen me in that gorilla suit, and she was like, her face lit up and was just hiding behind my wife.
Oh, and you loved every minute of it.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And then, and when my other daughter, who's now 22, when she was about 3 or 4, we were Blue. I was Steve, and she was Blue in Blue's Clues. Yeah.
I have to imagine that that's one of the moments in parenthood that you miss the most when you finally get the wish of the kids growing up and getting ready to become independent.
Yeah.
It would be Halloween and Christmas morning.
Yes. Christmas morning, it definitely has evolved. When you don't have young kids, it's a different experience, but that young kid experience is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It really is. That excitement, because it ties back to your excitement at that age, and then watching them kind of just, go through the wonder of it all is a real fun experience. So you kind of miss that a little. It's a nice time. It's a family getting together and stuff, but it's different.
It goes from, yay, Santa, to where's my iPhone 13?
Yeah, it's like, gift cards will work. You guys don't have to get me. Just gift cards would be great. Or cash.
Or cash.
I think I'm just going to let Christmas organically come into existence if I ever have a kid.
What do you mean organically?
Just not going to tell them.
I don't think you're going to have to.
Oh, guess what, buddy?
The television's going to tell them. Their
That's
kids,
fine.
their friends at school.
That's fine. They can find out, but they won't. Like,
What,
I just
are you gonna
want
tell them
that.
you're Jewish?
No, I just want that first year to be like, the hell's this tree doing in the house, Dad? You're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I just thought it was a fun decoration, and have them just
Oh, not explain it so celebrate
anything.
it without explanation.
Celebrate, no explanate. I only did that for rhyming reasons. I know it's not a word.
It's poetic license. You're allowed.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, you know what kind of broke my heart though? Is that I love Halloween. I really do.
Yeah, it's
I love
one of
all
my
the
favorites.
movies. When I was talking to Beth on the last break, she is anti-Halloween.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
Well, we have got a minute. Let's ask her. Is she still there?
Yeah, Beth's online too.
Beth. What's going on? Why don't you like Halloween?
Well, I used to like Halloween when I, had my kids around me. I always decorated everything and did the whole, carve the pumpkin, be the good mom.
Well, yeah. Plus, your birthday's close to Halloween.
Well, it's a week from today.
Yay!
November. And, but I don't know. I just got, after a lot of years, I just don't like Halloween.
So are you going to be the house giving out raisins or toothbrushes on Sunday, Beth?
I don't do any of that. Mark does it, but I don't do any of that.
So what is it? You have to know, what does Mark give out? If you guys are going to give out a treat, what is that treat from the household?
Oh, it's what I have the most love of, my Three Musketeers.
Oh, that's a good choice right there, Beth.
And it's like, don't give them all away.
Well, thank you, Beth. We appreciate that.
Sorry, Beth.
Sorry, Beth. But we know your birthday's, 1 week from?
Today.
Today.
Yep.
1 week from today.
I believe Three Musketeers. Do you know why it's called Three Musketeers?
No.
It's because when it first came out, it was 3 flavors, all in one candy bar. It was chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. So it was like a Neapolitan,
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All
for one, one for all.
And then something with a strawberry shortage or something like that, where they're like, all right, we have to axe the strawberry, and then it was just vanilla and chocolate. And then I believe it was so much vanilla that it was like making people sick. So then they axed the vanilla.
Wow.
And now it's just chocolate.
Well, we know the strawberry thing because we've got strawberry Pop-Tarts being sued.
Yeah.
All
Not
right.
enough strawberries?
Not enough strawberries, exactly. $5 million lawsuit coming out of New York State.
That means someone bit into one of the holy trinity of breakfast American foods and went, nah, not enough strawberries.
Exactly that, Ross. And there's another lawsuit similar to it in Illinois. Hey, people gonna be people. And we're gonna do people as well. Well, wait a minute.
All at the same time.
Yeah, and you can watch. Go to our YouTube channel or just JimColbertLive.com. You can watch it right there. That's coming up right after this.
Right after this, along with last call. So load up the phones. Remember, just do a call back, something short, something funny. I like the dad joke someone texted us to us. Go ahead and give us a call and put that on the air, 407-916-1041. We'll do that next right here on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Got to do some stretching.
You.
Make us think or make it funny. Just make it good. Get on board now for last call on the Jim Colbert Show. 407-916-1041.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast, and we are now done with the heavy rain. It's just a matter of a couple of light showers, generally overcast skies tonight, the low 68. Tomorrow, the high 76, the wind kicking up, a cooler day with mainly cloudy skies and a 30% chance for some passing showers. On Saturday, breezy conditions, the high just 72 degrees, and that's going to lead to 50s by morning lows for Sunday for Halloween. For trick-or-treaters, it'll be right around 70. For the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Nomi Health. Nomi Health is now providing quick and convenient COVID-19 rapid testing in the Orlando region. For all drive-through testing locations and hours, visit nomihealth.com/FL. That's nomihealth.com/FL. Slow the spread and get tested today with Nomi Health.
Man, here in Central Florida, your AC needs to be ready to go. It doesn't even matter what time of year it is in Florida. You guys know that. Mills Air knows it as well. That's why they want to help with their preventive maintenance plan, and now's the time to do it. In business since 1992, keeping Central Florida nice and cool. Their techs can service every brand out there. Don't worry. Plus, Mills Air is a Carrier Factory authorized dealer, which means up to $2,700 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. Of course, you can always turn to the experts at Carrier and always turn to the experts at Mills Air. Family owned and operated. Call today. Schedule that appointment, man. 407-277-1159 online. It's millsair.com.
When life-changing events happen, it's important to have somebody there to take the burden off of your shoulders. At those moments, Kramer Law is there for you. If you were involved in a divorce or you're having a dispute with your ex, Kramer Law will be there to take care of you every step of the way. Life-changing events happen. Having a lawyer on your side is the smart move. No matter what the legal issue, we're here for you. Kramer Law. OneFirmForLife.com. Offices Altamont Springs.
Here's a fact. COVID hospitalizations of young people have tripled since the start of summer. Also a fact. Vaccines are highly effective in preventing hospitalizations and deaths, even from the Delta variant. If you've got questions about COVID vaccines, talk to a doctor, because our kids are irreplaceable. We can do this. Find vaccines near you at vaccines.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Find out just how much you can save on your monthly mortgage payments at rpfunding.com. I'm Robert Palmer, and I want to help you save thousands by refinancing your home loan and letting me pay your closing costs. Rates this low can't last forever, so lock in today. NMLS 70168, Equal Housing.
This is Liz.
Oh, hi, Mom.
She just stepped up to care for her mom, and she has questions. Lots of questions. Liz, meet CareWell. It's your shop for caregiving and medical supplies. Get brands like Depends, Ensure, and Tranquility delivered at prices you'll love from 24/7 care specialists trained to take your questions, and super fast shipping. Caregiving isn't easy, but you don't have to do it alone. Visit carewell.com/radio for $10 off. That's carewell.com/radio. Terms apply.
Gibson Truck World's expert team of sales and service staff will show you why we have been the pioneer of used trucks since 1995. With our 1-year bumper-to-bumper warranty valid across the entire United States, our exclusive 15-day exchange policy, and our $1,000 best price guarantee, it's easy to see why we're the #1 used truck dealership in all of Florida. Please call, visit, or explore our website today to see for yourself why we are the king of trucks.
Need to turn your home equity into cash? This is Robert Palmer, and home values are at an all-time high. Smart homeowners are accessing home equity at today's low rates, but don't use your home equity to pay closing costs. Let me pay them instead. Visit rpfunding.com for details. NMLS 70168, Equal Housing.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Oh, hi. My AC is blowing hot air.
Unfortunately, all of our representatives are busy.
What about my air conditioner?
But if you'll just listen to some more on-hold music...
Then you'll send someone right away to fix my AC?
Well...
Don't tell me.
Would be nice if we could do that, but...
You really won't.
We really won't.
Awesome.
I suggest you try again tomorrow.
This would never happen if I'd called Frank Gay.
But you didn't call Frank Gay.
When will I learn?
That is the eternal question.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your AC isn't working right, you need help now. A helpful operator ready to assist on your schedule and your problem fixed fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
You do make things so very hard on yourself. Have you considered therapy?
FrankGayServices.com.
Don't miss See Better, Drive Safer month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, get a $15 gift card after mail-in rebate when you purchase a pair of select wiper blades. Our professional parts people will even install them for free. Plus, earn triple O Rewards points. Get ready for the weather ahead during See Better, Drive Safer month at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The Breast Cancer Research Foundation, the highest-rated breast cancer organization in the U.S., is committed to being the end of breast cancer by advancing the world's most promising research. At BCRF, we know that research saves lives. Since 1993, BCRF scientists have been involved in every major breakthrough in breast cancer research. Visit bcrfcure.org to learn how you can be part of the next breakthrough and be the end of breast cancer.
When it comes to power, trust the source. SolarSource.com.
Real Radio 104.1. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on Twitch.
Ooh, that's right. It's like hearing Deborah's car in the parking lot at iHeartMedia in Maitland.
Yeah, from several towns away.
Oh, no, I was talking from space.
Oh, nice.
Hey, listen, we still have 3 lines open for last call, so give us a call, 407-916-1041. Make us laugh. Help us close out this Friday and get us ready for, well, I said Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Wow, this is just the time for the show to end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, mind, mouth, stop working. Yeah.
Well, I lost mine a few hours ago. That's cool.
But like I said, thank you for joining us. We did have your 6 o'clock keyword bills, BILLS, but don't worry. Like I said earlier, we have a keyword coming up for you at 7, at 8, at 9, and again at 10 o'clock. 4 winners so far for Real Radio. We sure would love to add your name to that and give you $1,000. That would be sweet.
Absolutely.
Would you guys, if I give you both $1,000 and you had to spend it, you could not save it, Jack?
I'd get an Xbox Series X.
I'd get a MacBook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Both are right answers.
I want a MacBook bad. I do.
You know what? And I have a work computer, right?
Right.
That I can do a lot of stuff on, but I don't like doing personal stuff on the work computer.
Right.
Just in case they take it back and they're like, hey, what's up with all the midget porn?
You did have a dungeon.
No, but my computer is an 09 computer that I've had for 10 years, so I know it's still getting the job done, but I know it's probably, I can't update it anymore, so it's going to be kind of phased out.
And, I'm kind of vacillating, because I'm able to do so much on my iPad, but I really want to be able to do other things that just you can't do on a tablet. And so for that sense, I really want to get a computer.
It's going to be rough, though, getting, the new MacBooks that are dropping.
Yeah. Why?
Those aren't $1,000.
Correct.
No, they're, what, $1,500, I believe?
On the lowest.
Yeah, on the
end.
lowest, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What's the high end one?
Well, I was looking at Best Buy was doing some sales recently, and I think like
gird my loins because you said sales.
Well, it was like the open box
Right.
was like $1,100.
Oh,
They get you. Apple gets you.
I mean, the MacBook that I was looking at, that I was like, ooh, okay, yeah, that would be the one was like closer to 3.
oh.
I mean, if you go all high end stuff, and I know there's a lot of Apple haters that are listening to this, going like, "You idiots!"
I know.
You get twice as much computer Windows based.
You don't need a computer that needs to be bulletproof, which they're not.
No, they're not.
I think I'm committed to this voice for the rest of the last call.
Which is a good thing for us to go ahead and wrap up our thank yous then. What do you think about that?
I agree.
We want to say thank you to Brendan O'Connor, attorney Glenn Klausman, Brad for trivia, Glory, our promotions manager, who was able to get another set of tickets to tomorrow night's Rolling Stones concert in Tampa. Congratulations once again to Dylan, who won today's trivia contest. You guys ready for some last call action?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
First, let's take a look at that Twitter poll, Jack.
At Jim Colbert Show on Twitter. Follow us there, won't you? We like making you part of the show, and when we talk about our Twitter polls and the respondents, just like this very moment, because the question was, did you ever travel to trick or treat in a more affluent neighborhood? Where do you think it comes down, boys and girls?
I'm going to say 60% have said yeah.
Ross, you want to go?
I'll go 59. I'll go 59%. Yeah.
51% say yes.
Oh.
So it's just it's a split.
Yeah. Well, you know why? Because I think it took commitment from your parents to be, or an older sibling to be willing to drag your ass to different neighborhoods.
Well, it's either that or the other, the people who voted no, not doing bad. They live in a nice neighborhood.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that, actually.
Didn't have to travel much.
You guys ready for some last call?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it. Who goes first?
We have Party Mom on line 1.
Party Mom?
Jack.
Deborah! Hey, so I started telling everybody about the benefits of eating dried grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about raisin awareness. Ross. Smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good, Party Mom.
Tasty one.
Tasty.
Delicious.
You're so facetious. Who goes next?
Let's welcome Big T on
Big T.
2.
Come on, Big T.
All right. So here's my setup for Halloween. Obviously, full-size candy for all the kids.
Okay.
And then I think I might just set up a little station on the side and offer all the parents either a shot or a joint.
Hey, Big T, where do you live? Hey. Who's next, Ross?
Let's welcome Tony.
Tony.
Hey, I haven't called in a while, so I just figured I'd call and just take up a line and just sit here. So I'm here if you guys need me. So
love
how's
it.
everything going?
Good, Tony. Yeah, love that call, man. Just go ahead and put him on hold so he can be entertained by the rest of us.
Go.
Squatter's right.
Who goes next, Ross?
He's a digital squatter. Let's welcome Ben.
Ben, last call.
What's up, mamas?
Hey, Daddy.
I was the dude that texted about Kim Jong Un, so I'm gonna be rocking that cutie from North Korea in that show tomorrow. So I appreciate y'all.
All right, good luck. Let's know how it turns out.
Good luck with that. Who goes next, Ross?
Let's welcome Heather.
Heather, last call.
Hello. Didn't get laid off today in the round of cuts we had, so.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Heather.
That's got to be a
Dodging-
relief.
Oh, yeah, dodging that bullet.
Unless they save some for tomorrow.
Oh, Jack.
I'm sorry.
Dang it.
Congratulations, Heather.
Congratulations, Heather. Let Friday bring what Friday's going to bring. Just enjoy the rest of Thursday. And on that note, thank you again, once again, for spending part of your Thursday with us. Hope you'll do the same tomorrow on Friday as we get ready to celebrate the end of the work and school week, the beginning of the weekend, and, of course, that fabulous holiday Halloween on Sunday. Keep it here. We've got a corporate time with Tom and Dan. After that, we've got so much more entertainment going on.
Real laughs, and then Angelique's Corner for music tonight. Real music weekend, or real music nights and weekends. Yeah.
Getting you ready for real music weekends. We follow the news junkie. They follow the monster in the morning. So we'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 3. Until then, have a great Thursday night. Bye.